Hey, what's up, my peeps, and welcome back to yet another stream here on the Gagians. This is something that I have not done in a very long time, and I just spontaneously, randomly decided to stream tonight, so here we are on Tectonic SMP, another server I have not played on in a long time, so we're going to see how this goes. And, yeah, basically I got super bored and decided, let's stream. Because every time I try to plan a stream, well, it never happens. It has to be spontaneous for it to actually happen. So here we are. Yeah. So I've been out of the loop on a lot of stuff, and here we are. So let's see how this goes. And just trying to get the stream pulled up on my phone here. It's hopefully you guys are seeing it. Well, I got the Twitch notifications, so hopefully something's going through here. At least I'm attempting to do something, so I guess we'll see if this is actually working. It would not be a... My goodness, I realized I'm overloading the mic. It would not be a Gagian stream if we did not... There we go. Let's take the audio down a few notches. Yeah, it would not be a Gagian stream if we didn't have any sort of technical glitches early on. That's just how it is. But yeah. Hope you guys are all doing well. I know it has been a very long time. I've been a very busy person, and that is an understatement. Okay, YouTube says it's going through, so I got it pulled up on my PC finally. And there's nobody on here tonight, which kind of sucks, but I mean, to be expected. It says in the chat that Gunna was just on here. How unfortunate that he chose the wrong time to leave. So, yeah. See if they fixed the chat feature in here. It looks like they did. That's good. Restream got that fixed. And just give everybody a quick welcome here in the chat. Hopefully that goes through all right. Yep, looks like it did. I'm very happy to see that. So, not all my software is broken, and we'll test this. So if you subscribe to us on YouTube, if you're watching right now, you get a cool little notification that looks like that. And if you follow us on Twitch right now, you'll get a cool little notification that looks like that. So everything's working. I'm very pleased, to say the least. So let's actually let's do some Minecraft instead of just sit here and talk about technical stuff. So if you're watching us right now, either on YouTube or Twitch, please be sure to say something in the chat. Sorry about the fan in the background, by the way. It is quite a bit warm in here, which is unfortunate because, don't get me wrong, believe me, I absolutely love the warm weather. I am very much sick of the cold and crappy weather that we've had around these parts for quite some time now. So, alrighty, let's actually get to playing some Minecraft here. Oh, I see Gunna rejoined. I'm back. I got the notification. He did. He did. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm on a bit of a delay here. So, I'm also not playing in full screen right now because, unfortunately, my computer is having some major malfunctions when it comes to the display for some reason. I believe it's the GPU. I need to get a new screen for it anyway, which unfortunately for this particular computer is almost impossible, so it's probably going to end up coming down to me just buying a new one. So apparently I was cooking potatoes the last time I was on here. I am no longer AFK. So there were a lot of major updates to the server, both oh, my name's in red. I love that. Both because of the game and because the owner on here has done quite a few amazing things to it. put in a lot of neat plugins and cool little gizmos that we can now play with, which is something that we did on the Java SMP, which, yes, we, at least I have in the idea books a new concept for a new SMP, which will hopefully be starting sometime this summer. Can't say we'll be starting it right now just because of everything that's going on in my personal life, but I can guarantee there is something in the works. There is something in the works. And I am very much looking forward to seeing how that goes. So if you're wondering why the old textures are on, I actually have it set that way. I kind of like the old textures. Don't get me wrong, the new ones are cool, but I like the old textures. I thought about installing Optifine on here to have shaders, because shaders looks absolutely beautiful. Oh, there is a husk. Hi, dude. Be gone, dude. There we go. I'm going to be harvesting this anyway, so it's no big deal. Just get some of our wheat harvested here. Yeah, compared to everybody else on here right now, I am probably like the poorest in terms of resources. I don't have any redstone machinery. I do have diamond stuff, but I don't have any. Wow, that's okay. So that's one of the new updates. You get achievements for literally just about everything you do, which is kind of hilarious. Not gonna lie, I like it. So yeah, I just got an achievement for placing a torch, which, man, such progress. And it actually counts your achievements on the top there. So that little number right there, it shows how many achievements we've gotten. I've only got 61 compared to Gunna's 392. I have not played on here in so long, so yeah, I'm a little behind the times. They've been like doing trial chambers and building netherite beacons and everything else on here, so it's yeah, I am way behind the times. I'm kind of the nomad hobo on here. Got no real set permanent home yet, and I'm still manually planting things by hand, and don't even have any armor on right now. So if you're wondering how I got elytras and stuff, I did actually do an end bus to the last time I was on here, which was like months ago. I also built a mob farm, which luckily it still works, but I still need a lot of resources to actually finish it and get it up to its full functioning capacity, which it's not at right now. It's still very much manual, and I would like to build an iron farm, which is why I've trapped a bunch of random villagers in hopes of kind of getting them bred up. And I tried to start a bunch of librarians, which I was successful, or a bit of a trading hall, which some of the stuff I was successful with, some of the stuff I have not been, and yeah, so that's where we are. I did at least get a mending villager, so we can start getting some mending stuff on everything. This guy got healed from a zombie, so we got an unbreaking villager, and this was before all the new updates. So basically, if you're trying to make a villager trading hall now, it is dang near impossible with all the updates they have done, which some people like, some people don't. I am on the side that don't. I'm not a fan of some of the new villager mechanics personally. Oh, there we go. We got a little cactus blossom up there. That's kind of cool. My nether portal is still working over here, even though I have one over there as well, which actually connects to the hub. We got our sugar canes still around here. Yeah, I am so far behind the times. Die, potato. So apparently you just get an achievement for eating potatoes. Bloody brilliant. I like it. Alrighty. So we got a mending and unbreaking elytra. That's good. I do have a source of rockets, so I can make rockets. At least I can fly around, even if I can't, like, repair my equipment. So yeah. Oh, okay, those potatoes are done. So I've got no shortage of potatoes. That's a good thing. Let's put the seeds in the seed chest. Oh yes, they have the one-player sleep, which I love that feature, by the way. That is so nice. Here's our wheat. Let's make some bread out of this. So I know we're using it to trade with villagers, but we're also using it for food. Bake bread. See, that's an actual in-game achievement, so nothing new added by the mod there. Ooh, radio joined the game. How nice. I do have Discord open, so if anybody decides to join in on one of the chats, I am very much open to that. If not, that is okay too. I was kind of expecting a call from AG later, but we'll see if that actually happens. If not, if anybody on the Tectonic wants to jump in on the stream, I am open to that too. Okay, so where were we? Where were we? Literally the title of, I think the, what did I put as the title of the stream? Literally the title of the stream is, Where the Heck Am I? I mean, very fitting title. Where the heck am I? It's been so long since I've done this. And, yeah. So I do actually have started building a base. I completely have forgotten what my exact intentions were when I built it, because right now it's just a hole in the ground with 3 tunnels. I think these were supposed to be a sorting system, and I was gonna have like a bunch of storage and all that fun stuff, and I was gonna make this area look nice. Right now it's just a hole in the ground with a tree in the middle and a bunch of chests, which I had building materials in. Don't know what happened. Okay, there's some building materials here, I suppose. How in the heck did I acquire all of this warped stuff? I do not remember that being there. Don't know how many people have been here to visit since I've been gone. But yeah. I'm going to need an absolute boatload of iron and redstone to build the actual mechanical stuff, which I don't have a lot of either resource. So to get a lot of those resources, for one, we're going to need to build an iron farm, and we're going to need to start breeding up some villagers to do that. And then for redstone, if we can get a cleric, I'm sure my farm produces a bunch of rotten flesh, so it will not be an issue collecting that. So yeah, we got 26 wheat. Don't know how that happened. Lots of bread, lots of seeds. I feel like I should take that out of my hand so I can actually, you guys can actually see what I'm doing now. That was a pretty good landing, I'd say, for somebody who hasn't been playing Minecraft for literal months. I have not forgotten about the channel, by the way. So, no fear, BGAG is still here. That probably sounded super cheesy, but I don't care. Alrighty. I need to do some fishing as well. I need to try and get some more good loot going here. Got a little bit of a cow farm here. Huge sheep farm. I think it's because, yeah, because of this guy. Because I have a, okay, so apparently at some point I angered this guy because he is upcharging his wool, which is just stupid. And then, yeah, we have cows for, I believe, leather is what I was attempting to get from that. Let's go up into our farm here. Let's see what all's going on. I know it isn't the prettiest thing. It probably looks pretty ugly, but I mean it's functional, and that's all I care about. We can make it look pretty at a later point in time. There we go. Ladder Climbers Inc. Okay. So yeah, this is the state of my mob farm. I still need a bunch of hoppers to actually make this thing work properly. And a lot more storage. I mean, storage is absolutely lacking right now. That's right. I think I stuck that cobblestone in there. And then, yeah, don't know how much gunpowder I actually have. If we can get like a Fletcher, Yeah, a Fletcher and a Cleric. We can start selling a lot of this stuff. Ooh. Plus 50 experience. Oh, thank you for shooting the creeper there, Mr. Skeleton. I now got a music disc. There we go. Yeah, this isn't the best way to do things, but that's the only way I can really collect stuff. Come on. Obviously, they didn't take the fall damage because they fell in the water before I picked it up. This guy did, though. Ooh, blocks. But nonetheless, the farm works. That's all that matters. And I'm sure we could probably increase the efficiency of it, but I haven't bothered to quite do that yet. Now, what I can do is I can always... the reason I built this ladder here, people wonder, why did you build a ladder here? Well, A, it's to get up to the farm, but also B, if I stand up here and AFK for a while, listen to all the mobs in here. This is insane. All I gotta do is stand here for a few minutes, and a whole bunch of them will spawn on all the levels. And what'll end up happening is, when you go to the bottom after a few minutes, look at all the mobs at the bottom. There's so many down here. It's a great experience farm too. And I broke my sword. I've lost count how many iron swords I have broken. There's an iron ingot there. Oh, there's another. There's a zombie head. Can I actually wear it? I can. Nice. Creeper head. Hopefully one of these other zombies drops an iron ingot. Alright, let's head back down. So I don't really have much of a plan for tonight. I just kind of wanted to stream because I was bored. Not a lot going on. First set of, ouch, days off that I've had where I actually don't really have anything going on, which just feels kind of weird because I'm either always traveling or this or that. I suppose it's nice to take a break every once in a while. Okay, apparently I cannot shift click everything up here. I really need to organize this. I got so many materials here. I think my original intention was to build like a whole bunch of farms, and I have yet to really do anything at all. Oh, you gotta get your act together. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Well, that sucks. I did not mean to throw that. I just weakened myself. Congrats, you bloody genius. Alright. Nobody in the chat yet? That's unfortunate. It says there's 2 people watching. I assume Gunner is probably the other person. It's me and Gunner. Hello there, Gunner. How's it going? You can respond in game if you wish to. This is all just kind of junk stuff. I really loved your video the other day, by the way. When you posted about our SMP, that was I really enjoyed that. Brought back a lot of good memories. A lot of great memories. Oh, I have 1 iron ingot left. Well, that kind of sucks. this my... Okay, yes, that is my Fortune 3 Efficiency 4. So I need to just get one more level of efficiency on that thing, and we'll have a full pickaxe. Oops. Why do I have a whole box full of stone? What the heck? I just have a whole shulker box full of stone. What was I going to do with all this? Apparently I had some kind of project. My goodness. It's been so long, I don't even... Yep, and I got another one full of cobblestone. I assume that's where this cobble came from. Again, no idea as to why. Crazy stuff, man. The things you discover when you just haven't been on, you know, on something in such a long time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, I very much enjoyed it. It was a great video. I was very entertained. It was a lot of good memories. Can't deny I do miss that SMP like crazy. Oh, I do have some iron armor. I really need to get an iron farm going. But yeah. And yes, another one is in the works. We are working on another one. We being, well, right now just kind of me, because I haven't really consulted with anybody yet, but it's got Curse of Vanishing on it. Eventually it'll be myself, Lone Wolf, and probably Springy. We'll bring Springy in on it, and we'll get another SMP going, because I do love my SMPs. And we just got a lot of cool ideas with this one, at least I do. And I know Springy had some ideas that I was planning to implement. Oh, I forgot how good baked potatoes were in Java. It's been so freaking long. Oh, man. Grab a quick drink. It is hot here, man. It is warm down here. I got in the mid-80s today. It was hot. And I was out doing house searching because I'm still trying to find a new house to move into. Unfortunately, my search has not been that successful. The house I was looking at getting, unfortunately, got bought by somebody else before I had a chance to put in an offer. Well, I actually put in the offer, but they put in a bigger offer. And if you're selling a house, I suppose you got to take the bigger offer. It sucks. So it was a nice house too. It was 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. It was a big house. It was a really good price. It was a historic house. And I really liked it. I fell in love with it. Absolutely fell in love with it. Got to tour it. And, of course, somebody richer than me came along and bought it. So, it's back to the drawing board. Apparently, my character has an appetite today. There we go. So, back to the drawing board. Gotta try and find another house. And other good news, I am completely debt-free, which is saying a lot, especially for people in my generation. Because there are a lot of people I know who dream of being debt-free, but with a lot of hard work, you can achieve anything. And I am not joking. See the new homeowner, lol. I didn't say who they were or where they lived. I just said oh shoot, where's my seed chest? I'm an idiot. There it is. I'm just saying they got it. They had more money than I did, which is kind of sad. Like, Give me your money, man. I wanted to buy that house. That's not fair. I wasn't like, oh, they live in this city and this state and this exact street and road. And yeah, I wish I could. I'd be like, man, get out of my house. That was my house. I was supposed to buy that house, not you. That was for me. For taking your home. Yes, I agree. Payback for taking your home. Let's dox them and let's all, like, I don't know, go knock on the door and be like, this is supposed to be the house of Gagians, not your house. I don't think I have a beetroot villager yet. Do I have a beetroot villager? I think I do. I'm not quite sure because I know I had a bunch of farmers in here. Okay, this guy does wheat and potatoes. I have it labeled. Potatoes and carrots. Carrots and beetroots. Oh, I do have a beetroot guy. Wheat and beetroots. Okay, so we have a little bit of everybody. That's good. I agree. We should definitely dox them. That's what they get for taking my house. Okay, let's... I don't have a lot of potatoes, but we'll trade some potatoes. Whoa. I didn't want the... Oh my gosh. This did not work out how I wanted it to. Okay. I'm trying to keep some sort of organization going here. I need to make a new chest just for potatoes and carrots. Alright, beetroot seeds. Seeds. Beetroots. I agree. That's right. I already turned all the wheat into bread, but I did that on purpose. Okay. We'll do a little bit of trading. I have so many bones. I could just go over this with bone meal and just have it be all good again. Alrighty, buddy. Let's see. You're the potato guy. I need some emeralds. Give me some emeralds. Aww. Yeah, okay, you're the carrot guy. Now you're gonna upcharge. Well, screw you. I think there's another carrot guy. Is there no? Yes, there's another carrot guy. See if I can do this before he upcharges. I did! Yes! Alrighty, so they should have unlocked new trades now, so I leveled them up. Okay. Nice, so we got cookies and pumpkin pies. Oh, we can sell melons. I should start a melon plantation. This guy, cookies, apples, pumpkin pies now. Okay, sweet. What about this guy? Let's do some beetroots. That's it. Alright. 35 emeralds, not bad. What is in there? Fortune, that's right. Okay. And then this guy's a lure 2. Not very good. I think I was going for a efficiency villager. I don't think we succeeded, though. If we got the two most important ones, I'll take that. We got thorns. That's another very important one for armor. But yeah. Continuing my rant about the house. There actually is one other house I am currently looking at right now, though, that has caught my attention. It's actually a pretty good price, and right now it's only on the market. It's I think it's got like 3 acres of land, which is, for me, that's a lot considering where I live right now. For some people, that's just probably just a joke. But I mean that's a lot for me, and it's actually a really good price. It's a smaller house though. And something my dad told me is like, and it's just how it goes. It's just gonna be a curse. He's like, either you're gonna find a small house with a lot of land for a good price, or a large house but basically with no land for a good price. It's gonna be one or the other. You're never gonna have both. And I hate to say it, but he is right. That has been the case so far with my house search. Which honestly kind of sucks, but there's really not much I can do about it. Okay, are these the only emeralds I have? They are. Okay, so we'll just... I love how I just am not giving two craps about where I keep my valuables. I'm just like, I'll just throw them in this chest. But that's because I know nobody on this server is gonna steal my stuff, so I don't actually have to go through the painful task of actually trying to hide my valuables. So yeah, still on the house hunt, but yeah, I did find one with, like I say, 3 acres of land. It's in the country. It's also got waterfront. It's waterfront property. It's really good price. It's just the problem is the house is really small, and it's like that's where I kind of have to also decide: do I want a big house or do I want a lot of land, or could I buy something cheap, pay it off quickly, and then try to flip it, make a profit on it, and then actually try to buy something even bigger, because I'd have that money in my pocket. That was another strategy I considered. Was doing it that way. It's like, say I bought a property for like, we'll say $80,000. And then I put like 5 or 10 grand worth of work into it, tried to up the value, and then flipped it for 100,000 or maybe 110. So I made, I'd make a 10 to 20k profit, but I'd also get the other 80k back. So I would have that that profit, but as well as that 80k. So I'd have that 100k from when I sold a house, meaning I could potentially go and buy an even more expensive property and just kind of continue working my way up, because that's a huge down payment I could put on an even nicer property. I mean, like, if I wanted to go out and buy, say, just for giggles, like a $400,000 house, that's a very expensive... I mean, there's, at least in the area where I live, there are mansions you can buy for $400,000. Let's just say, let's go $400,000. I buy a $400,000 mansion. If I put down a $100,000 down payment, freaking 25%. I mean, yeah, it'll take a while to pay off, but I mean, I just saved 25% on a mansion simply for already investing that money in something cheap that I bought that I paid off in, say, like 3 years, which is pretty freaking awesome. And I know those of you watching this, listening to me ramble about different strategies to buying houses, it probably sounds like mumbo jumbo, and it probably is mumbo jumbo, but smarter ways to live. Sometimes the best way to start out is start out small and just work your way up. And that's kind of how I've done, like, with my job and everything. And that's how I've managed to actually pay everything off. I'm completely debt-free right now. And believe me, I am, like, the happiest and luckiest guy on earth. I have no outstanding debt whatsoever. My credit score is excellent. So, yeah, I mean, life's pretty good. Can't deny that. Now, if I can just escape the hellhole that is renting and actually own, I'll even be better. Alrighty, so I've just been kind of harvesting stuff, passing the time. What do I want to work on? There's so much I need to do, I don't even know where to start. There's so many just unfinished projects. That's a problem with me when I start a game. I start so many projects because I get bored with one and start another, and then I never finish any of them. And I want to build a nice mega base, and that's kind of what I started over there. I could continue working on that. I also kind of want to explore. I want to see if anything's changed. Let's do that. Let's go see if anything has changed. I don't know if I need to apply any new or turn on any packs or anything. It's been so long since I've resource packs. Yeah, high contrast, programmer art. Yeah, we'll just keep those on. Alright. There's another portal over here. I remember when I first started on this SMP, I started in a jungle, built a tree house, and then I moved over here because I found this village. I love how Gunna in the video is like, typical BGAG, always in a village. Yes, there's a strategy and a reason for that. It is the typical BGAG SMP gameplay. Ah, yes, all the land I've cleared over here is completely flat because I've literally needed dirt. So I actually cleared all this over here, and I'm still clearing it for dirt and cobblestone. Oh, that's right. I actually had to put a sign here because they have still not exactly built a proper nether hub yet. At least not like the one that we had on our SMP, where everything was actually labeled and there were ice tracks. By the way, I'm not throwing shade at you guys whatsoever. I'm just saying. Maybe build like some ice tracks or something, put some labels up. That way I don't have to just blindly rely on signs. Okay, let's see. Those are my cords. Alright. To spawn. Hopefully I can find my way to spawn. I see a bunch of frog lights up here. Oh, I see a portal. Whose is this? No idea. Oh, here we go. Here's spawn. Yeah, we need to like get a proper nether hub going. I'm just getting so many achievements right now. Okay, here we are. Let's see if I can remember how to get back to spawn. Alright, I believe it's this way. Ow! Ow. Oh, nope, no, dude. No. No! No, please leave me alone, bro. I've done nothing wrong. Strong. Oh, there's a strong. Oh, okay. DRX. That's not what oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see if I can remember. If I can't remember, I will find it eventually. I'm going completely the wrong way. Okay. This is probably a bad idea. Ow! Okay. Okay, where's this spawn? Bro, it's been so freaking long since I've been on here. I've forgotten where everything is. I will find it eventually. Okay, there's a big old sign that says spawn. Alright, I'm gonna trust it. Yes, I am live. ALC and Gunner. Okay. It says I don't know if we're supposed to see that. Ooh, did I go somewhere I wasn't supposed to? I should definitely do that. I should definitely have kept going that way. Yes, I found spawn. Oh, did they finally rebuild this? They finally rebuilt this. Or somebody built something here. Because I remember for a while, this nether portal was kind of in this shady-looking alley, which I'm glad to see the shady-looking alley has returned. And then they tore this down. It was just this big open space. And now they've rebuilt something here. That is so cool. Oh, it's a shop. Who's this? Contact expert for membership and membership prices. Read rules before purchasing. I wouldn't know because there's no book here. Oh, this must be an exclusive shop. Okay. He says I'm free. We got Jakersfield on here. Jake. We got good old Gunner Will. I actually need to go in there and see what he's got. Oh yeah, do I need to like download a special texture pack to see all the graffiti and stuff? I think I do. Okay, let's head this way. I see a name tag. Let's check inside. Let's see what's in Gunnerville. By the way, best shop on the server, by the way. Hands down. No redstone. Deep dark. Nothing there. Some roots. Copper. One smooth stone. Nice. Paper. None of these have been stocked yet. Mushrooms, coal, dye, lots of dye, basalt, saplings, there's plenty of saplings. Ooh, flint and steel. Yeah, for those of us who are still like poor, this is like the best shop in the world. Ooh, spectral arrows. Arrow of slowness. Somebody's been in fighting in the snow biome, fighting those guys. Can't pronounce your name. I'm gonna try. It says Fane for a Kai says hi. Hello to you too. Jakersfield says no armor. Yeah, that's right, bro. I am like dead poor. There's pumpkins in here. Grass and dirt. Flowers. Yeah. I'm running around with no armor. Who needs armor? You know. I like feeling the breeze, running around wearing nothing, you know. Don't take that out of context, but you get the idea. Alright. Sacks. I can see oops. I see somebody making a reel of BGAG out of context. It says, wanna join the call, sir BGAG? I could definitely do that. Yeah, look at these guys running around in like fancy netherite armor, and I'm just like wearing nothing. Okay, luckily I have it in partial screen, so I can. Oh my goodness. So I can do that real quick. All right, I'm gonna do this real quick. Just note, when I do join, you guys will be going through the stream, so be aware of that.
Oh shoot. What's up, BGAG?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing on this fine Thursday evening, Friday morning, whatever it is, for everybody?
Oh, yeah. Hey, are you live right now? Gunna said you were streaming.
Yes, sir, I am.
Alright, Gunna, I guess we'll have to stop talking about our full government names.
We weren't even doing
It's okay. I was talking about the major disappointment I had with my house search earlier, and Gunna suggested I should dox whoever stole it from me as revenge for taking my house.
Hey man, why not?
I agree. Like, come on, bro. That was my house. I was gonna buy that house.
Bro, you can't say I didn't call that, Gunna. You can't say I didn't call that. I literally said if you join PC, I'm like, radio's gonna get on, I bet. It's only a matter of time before he finds us a PC.
Oh no.
Valuables.
Dude, if anyone else joins this call, we need to like just repeatedly just say BGAG is live, BGAG is live, BGAG is live.
Bro, yeah, I know. The thing about radio is like, his background is super loud.
Unpredictable.
And also that too, he is pretty unpredictable, but it's mainly the background, bro. In videos, it's a little different because I could edit it out for the most part, but if you're live, I don't know, man.
I feel that. I hate that I have to run a fan in the background, but bro, it got so hot here today, and it's like a freaking oven in here.
I know.
Wait, I don't know if you're chill saying it on stream, but where are you again? Like what state?
Okay, I can say the state. I am in the Hoosier state. If you, yes.
Thank you, guys.
I was kind of hoping you'd go to Google and be like, "What state is that?"
What's
Why go to Google when we got
BGAG's life. BGAG's life.
Yes.
Yeah, BGAG streaming right now. I
BGAG
guess
is
I'll
life.
take it
BGAG is
easy.
life.
okay. Streaming night, let's go.
Yeah.
I got
No,
kind of
I go to
bored.
Google when I got Gunna though.
Exactly. Gunna is Google,
You
bro.
should make your own search engine, Gunna.
Gunner.com.
Gunner
What's
is
that, radio?
Google.
You should make your own search engine.
My own search
Bro, I'm getting some major 2019 vibes from this VC right now. It's
Dude, for real.
just the OG4 from that side of the friend group,
From
I
that
guess.
era.
Yeah.
Gunner.com. Just input any text and he'll just have an answer. I mean, that's how that works, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could
No,
just
I'm
say.
pretty sure I did meet all of you guys in Gunna's YouTuber SMP Discord, so that's why. Was that in 2019 or 2018? That was 2019.
That was 2019.
Yeah, 19.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Those were the days,
Where did-
indeed.
Where did we go wrong?
We grown
We're
up.
like, where did we go right? Am I
No,
right, guys?
I'm just playing. No,
Uh,
I wouldn't go back if I could.
You wouldn't.
Maybe for like a day, just for nostalgic purposes. But like, I don't know.
Bro, I've been living nothing but nostalgia as of late, and I have no idea why. Probably because I'm at that age where, like, you've heard of a midlife crisis, right? I'm kind of having like a
Bro,
quarter life
no.
crisis.
I was about to say, there's no way you think you're in the middle of the life right
No.
now, bro. You got plenty of... Wait, how old are you again?
Quarter life crisis. If the average, or if you wanted to say life expectancy was 100, and you took a quarter of that and subtracted 1, that's my age. So
24. Why didn't you just say 24, bro?
I had to make it like
Why-
more complicated than it needed to be, just
Why are
because
you making me do math?
because I have to do math every freaking day for my job, bro. Somebody else needs to do it for me for once. And they said that
Math.
you would use math in everyday life.
By the way, BGAG, if you see the museum right now,
Ugh.
it isn't griefed. It's just being worked
Gonna
on.
griefed it.
No,
He did.
Gunnar, what did you
it'll-
do? What did
It'll
you
be
do?
fixed, dude. Don't.
Bro.
do you- it's finished, guys. Do you like it?
What in the Kentucky happened here?
Lucky.
I was about to say something. I'm gonna pretend there are kids in the chat and not say it, but
Oh wait, do you not swear on your streams?
I try not
That-
to, but it happens.
It's a big no-no.
It happens. Look, we
I'll
we
try to
do
take it easy.
we tell people, you know, we kind of cater to a more mature audience. Like, I don't care about
Yeah.
making money on YouTube. I really don't. Like, I'm never gonna get
I do.
monetized anyway.
If you're not in it for the what else are you doing it for? No, I'm playing.
Because it's fun. Whee! Oh god, this is oh my gosh. Bro, this is such a deep hole. What the heck is down here, bro?
bro,
It's an illusion.
you're a better man than me, bro. I'm like child unfriendly.
I wanted to be
What?
child unfriendly, but
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't really care. Like, I'm not gonna censor anything.
yeah. I don't know. I
Like,
feel
I
like
would give an example, but I don't really want to ruin your life, your stream.
Nah, you're good,
Twice.
bro.
That reminds me. I need to
So well, I'm just gonna say what in the Kentucky from now on. I'm not gonna add the two other words that I would
What
normally
in the
add if I was in a conversation that was not on a
What
stream.
in the Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Exactly. Except you replaced the chicken.
Were those the other two words? The fried chicken?
Yeah, we'll go with that. What in the Kentucky Fried Chicken is going on around here? There you go. We'll do that.
I
That's
gotta be
better.
honest, I don't know if I've ever heard the actual original. I don't know what you're referencing here, bro.
Bro, I live in the Midwest. It is an expression, especially down here, that makes some sense because, I mean, Kentucky is just south of me. So, I mean, it makes sense that people would say it, but...
Dude, I'm a California boy, so everything over here is just like, right on, dude, right on, bruh. That's hecka sick.
You know, those West Coast vibes, you know.
Hell yeah, bro. Heck yeah, my bad. I'm stupid.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good, man. I've only been to California once. Sucks that.
Oh, shoot, dude. You gotta come back.
I know I had to come back.
Bro, we got everything over here. We got LA, we got Hollywood, we got Disneyland, just to name a few.
Earthquakes, volcanoes,
All right,
mudslides, floods, tsunamis, you know, fires. You know, California. I just feel like California is trying to kill you all, bro. But you know, you do
Hey,
you.
I'm still living, man. I'm still living.
Living on the edge, man.
Literally, I
Oh,
mean, one day you're
you
just
know-
gonna have an earthquake so bad you're just gonna fall in the Pacific Ocean, and people in Arizona are gonna have
Well-
oceanfront property.
If that happens, then so be it, man. I got over my fear of death a long time ago.
And just live on a boat. There you go. Problem solved.
Oh yeah.
Didn't mean to get all philosophical, but you know.
Yeah, I feel that. No, I feel that.
Jake or the field?
Yeah.
Actually, not yet.
Okay.
Is there any?
I'll ask you maybe later.
Yeah, not on the stream.
No, nothing personal. I just need to check if I have it.
Right.
No major updates. I see this is cleared. There's an interesting floor pattern going on over
Yo,
here.
BGAG, do you just like not have armor or what? Are you just not wearing it right now?
No,
Bro,
armor?
I haven't been on the server in months. I have not like gotten
Oh, have you
anything.
seen our bank?
He
The bank.
hasn't radio.
I mean, he did just say he hasn't been on in months, and we just built that like last week. So
Yeah.
Is that the? Oh, that's
one
this.
one could assume he hasn't seen it yet.
Good radio. All he's been to is Gunnerville in the museum.
Wait, so BGAG, do you leave your streams public, or do you make like stream highlights, or what?
I do usually leave them public, but I mean, if
Right.
like if I, you know, have to make it private and do highlights, I can do that. It's no big deal. I do usually pull, like, if there's like any funny clips or just out of context moments, I will make shorts out of
yeah.
it. I mean,
Funny.
I was just asking because sometimes I like to rewatch old SMP stuff.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, no, I do the same thing. I'd be like, oh wow, nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
I have not explored the bank. I'm gonna like go in.
It's
Whoa.
a pretty nice little bank, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
UX and Radio built it, I think.
Yeah, yacht spawn.
Hey, wait. Hey, wait. Try to rob me. Try to rob me.
Wait, how do I do that?
Just, I don't know, say you're a robber. Just say, like, stick 'em up.
Okay. This is a stick down. I got 2 bananas pointed in your face. Oh crap!
Try to escape. Try to escape.
No! Get me out of here.
Yeah,
No.
you can't get Nah, bro.
Wow, you guys got like a whole security system.
Yeah, I am taking full credit for that.
Hey,
Very proud
nice.
of it.
That is cool. It looks like your security guard though, man. You need to have a serious chat.
Yeah, we might
with
have to
him.
replace him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just been destroying computers. Bro. He's just,
I know that was a simulation, but you're still under arrest. Don't play.
You can't get me. I know. I'm a fugitive now. Bye
Damn,
bye.
he got past our impenetrable defense.
oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I can penetrate anything, boys. Come on now. Let's go.
Whoa.
Oh no. Yeah, there's a short right there. Anyway, yeah, nice bank. I like it. So you guys like expanding this out this way? It looks like
We
or-
wanted to expand to this side, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what. Oh,
Radio
this,
really wants to.
Radio for some reason really wants to.
It's
We
like
just-
it's just like a big land of a lot here. It's just not.
I mean, we'll get to it, bro. We'll get to it.
And then
Yeah.
there's like this building here.
Building.
which building?
Yeah.
I see a lot of buildings.
Oh, that one's like more isolated. Over here. Follow me.
Wait, so BGAG, you said you're in Indiana?
Yes, sir.
Dude. I don't know, man. You're telling me about that heat then, bro. 'Cause that's one thing you missed about California. Apparently it's one of the hottest states. Arizona's got it worse though, bro. I went to Arizona one time, I could barely breathe, bro. But I remember telling all of you guys on the east side, freaking like, oh, it's like a cold, and it's like freaking 60 degrees, and everyone's like, you call that cold? Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's cold.
Like,
Ooh,
bro,
chilly.
I like to wear pullovers and hoodies, man. Anything under like 70 degrees, I'm taking.
Heck yeah. Oh man, I'm just disappointed. Like, okay, so one of my other occupations is storm chasing and meteorology.
Oh yeah.
And so we had like all these really bad tornadoes and really bad storms for like the last week of May, it felt like, and like first week of April, kind of in that 2-week time frame. Springy says, "Wah, wah" to you, Springy. Anyway, getting back to that.
What?
So we had all that severe weather, and then all of a sudden, like, we haven't had jack for severe weather, and I'm like, come on, planes, do something. Like, particularly on my days off, it sucks. There's nothing going on, man. I need more tornadoes. I haven't gotten enough tornado footage yet. Matter of fact, I haven't gotten any because I've just been very unlucky with where they've been happening in approximation to where I've been located. But although my house or my apartment almost got hit by one a few weeks ago, but it missed it missed us by like a mile, and I was like, everybody was joking with me about like, so you just got back from a storm chase trip, right? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, why did you bring the weather back with you, bro? And I'm like,
Bro.
you talk to me. Don't talk to me about
Yeah,
that.
bro.
That Mother Nature. That's Mother Nature's beef. That's not mine. I didn't start nothing.
Bro, you gotta figure that out and bring it over in California, bro. Just, like, the rain over here, you might as well just take a shower.
But we got so much rain here a couple of weeks ago. There was a bunch of flooding just south of here, and like it actually washed out one of the interstates, which was kind of bad and crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
it cut off a good portion, like the southeastern part of Indiana was like completely cut off from the rest of the state because there was such bad flooding, which
Hey,
is
that's crazy.
hilarious. I mean, not hilarious, but like crazy because that's the part of the state that's hilly, but it's like surrounded by a bunch of river valleys and they all flooded. So like everybody, I guess, in that area had their own island for a while. I mean, that'd be kind of cool till you realize you're trapped and like the only way you can get
can't
food
get
is
out,
by
bro.
boat.
Boat is crazy.
Oh, clutch. Oh, nice.
Boat clutch, man.
So,
Yeah,
I think I
it's
almost
been crazy.
you watched the
Weather-wise.
Minecraft movie?
Oh, yeah, have
Yes, I finally saw it. I did finally
Nice,
see it.
bro. What'd you
How
think?
was it? What was your favorite scene, actually?
Okay, I did like the.
warning! Spoiler warning!
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me. For those of you who have
Yeah,
not
who
yet seen the
cares?
Minecraft movie, I'm gonna give
Then
you.
you're just stupid.
I'm gonna give you a few seconds to
disrespected
turn
all
on.
of his
You've
viewers,
had-
dude.
You've had plenty of time. How have you not seen it yet?
You just
Shut off the
disrespected
dang
his
stream now
entire
if you
fan
haven't
base.
seen it. Spoilers incoming. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm a lot meaner to my viewers than BGAG is to his.
My favorite scene,
Like,
though,
I don't even
definitely.
do outros in my videos. I just say get out.
Get out.
Get out.
My bad. What were you saying? Your favorite scene is what?
Oh yeah, you're good. I like that. I need to do that now. Just get out now. I liked the reference, reference they made to Technoblade in that one scene.
Oh yeah. That was
pretty
peak.
cool.
I that was one of my favorites, just because you
Shed
know.
a single tear.
Yes. I really liked that. I'm glad they stuck that
Bro.
in there.
Should have said chicken jockey.
I saw the Minecraft movie 2 times because like two different friend groups of mine wanted to see it, and like I didn't tell either one that I went to see it with the other because I didn't want them to feel some type of way about it.
That's understandable. Yeah, I saw that, and then the day after, we went and we saw this other movie. It was about it was a war movie, and I'm like, bro, that was way more intense than I expected that to be. It was very graphic, and I'm like, why did we have to see something so at least tame at first, and then go and just see people get literally
To
blown
be
up?
fair, the Minecraft
don't
movie was pretty
know.
intense.
Yeah, dude, like the pink sheep getting torn up, like, dude.
Dude,
Oh.
I'm still recovering from that one.
Okay, you've got a point there. I mean, that's worse than somebody being
I mean,
blown
bro,
up.
What did you think of
Like-
that, BGAG? Just
Yeah, the zombies
the
can't even do
wool
that
off
in the
pink
game.
sheep just getting torn to pieces.
Is there any game that they could do that in, like Minecraft Legends or Dungeons or whatever?
Oh, I'm not sure.
It reminded me of a certain moment where a certain guy I know on my old SMP just murdered a naturally spawning pink sheep.
Okay, bro.
It
You had me
reminded
worried
that.
for a second because you just said a certain guy. No, you said nothing about Minecraft. I'm like, where is this going? Did bro get torn apart by zombies? In
No,
real life?
bro murdered a pink sheep.
Does the zombies exist in real life?
I wonder who did that.
I don't know. Who do you suppose did that?
You could
Yeah.
debate
Probably
zombies
Lone
being
Wolf
real.
did.
Definitely Lone Wolf. It was definitely Lone Wolf.
Mhm.
I think you could debate zombies being real.
I mean, you could, and here's
Not like your typical like what you think when it like in the movies. It's nothing like that. But like, what a
What are you
what a
trying to
dead
imply?
like would a dead person that hasn't like decayed yet technically be a zombie or no?
what comes to mind
mean,
for me is you know what rabies is, right?
Yeah.
I think of like a rabid person or animal,
Mm.
basically.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's like a good way to. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, that to me is like what I think of when I think of a zombie, and it's actually like it's a scary disease, bro. Like that is what if I ever get rabies, just put me out of my misery. I do not
Yeah.
wanna.
That would be a sucky way to go out.
I don't want to be going around like just attacking other people as soon as I see them.
Like if I could choose how to die, I don't think I would choose that. Like other than old age, obviously.
Yeah.
Like let's just like God forbid, let's just say I don't make it for whatever reason. It would not be rabies.
God, yeah, no, I don't want that ever.
Would be pretty sad.
Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Is this it?
We are doing an SMP right now.
There we are. I found it eventually.
Oh yeah. Jake BGAG was saying this on the stream earlier, but I think he would like his portal to possibly be in like the tunnels with the rest of us.
And I have to do it or what?
Well, like I don't know. Like what's kind
I
of
mean,
the
I
process
can.
of that?
I'm just asking why are you telling me? You want me to do
Because,
it?
like-
I can.
Well,
Oh,
I didn't know if you guys had like an organized, like proper Nether hub tunnel system.
Eh,
No, we do.
Kinda.
We do.
yeah.
yeah.
Because I feel like I'm not in the network, and it just took me like
yeah.
5 minutes
You're
Yeah,
to
he
Yeah,
didn't even know there was like a whole nether system we have.
Oh shoot! All right, I got you, man. Wait. Let me figure out what are your portal coordinates on the roof, and then I'll build one below the roof and figure it out.
I got you. Let me go back to it.
Sometimes we have to build the tunnels because it's out in the open, so I might need your help if that's fine. But
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't even know what. Well, okay, this sounds crazy. I don't even know what to do right now. Like, I just kind of joined.
Oh,
It's like I have a
perfect, man.
bunch of
you
projects.
can help me.
And like, I don't even know where, because like everything's unfinished, and I've not been on
Wait,
in
is
so
this portal
long.
yours?
Okay, let's see. What's the chords?
Wait, I'm trying to figure out which one's yours. Oh wait, I think I see you all the way over there. Okay. Dang, yours is far. Alright.
Oh, yep.
Let me
Wait, I
write
just
these
realized,
down.
BGAG, the portal that you fly to, where does the portal that's in the village go to?
That's actually a good question.
Oh wait, that's this one over here? What's this one? Hold on, I gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
It's just this random portal here and I don't know what it is. Oh yeah. Wait, what? What's this? Oh, this is my desert village. Okay.
Let's figure out where this one goes to. I think what ended up happening is I built the one in the village before that one got built, because I think that one got built when I originally was like, hey, it would be nice to be in the network. And then apparently now there's like a whole new network.
Alright, well, yeah, we just gotta figure out how we wanna do it.
Let's see where this one goes, just for giggles.
Gotta figure out where I'm at.
I have no idea. I'm just kind of in the middle of nowhere here.
Just hear something.
Alright.
Oh, that's phantoms. Oh shoot.
Negative 265, negative 130. Oh yeah, we can just go this way. Okay.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, usually me or D-Rex are the ones to like connect everything, because usually if someone else does it, they just do it stupid and then everyone gets mad.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That was kind of my job on our SMP. I just connected everything because I'm like, yeah, people are just going to build random tunnels that go random directions. And I'm like, you know what? We're just going to have one organized system.
It was really funny with radio specifically though, because I remember whenever he had me help his portal like connect it, it was literally like 10 blocks away from the hub. I'm like, bro. And he was asking me to help him for months, and I had it like I was over here thinking like it was gonna take hella long, and he was super far away. But I see it was like right next to it. I was like, bro.
Big
Oh,
bro
man.
moment right there.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I was kind of relieved. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer. It took like 10 minutes max.
Hey, that's
yeah, that
that's not
portal.
bad.
Let's go.
Yo.
Yo, portal.
I also cleared up the base. I got more free land.
Good job, radio.
Nice.
Thanks. Now I should get rid of the chest, but it has a lot of stuff in it.
Well, you know where to put it if you don't want it.
I'm not gonna lie, BGAG. I don't know if I have the ice right now to put it on the floor, but usually we just use our elytras through them anyway, so you might not even need it.
No, that's fine.
the
I mean, as
tunnel.
long as it's big enough to where, like, if I'm going high speed on a light chair and I don't, like, break cave
Yeah.
my skull into the rest of my body, we're all good.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3x3, so hopefully you won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that should be good. Okay, what do I want to do? Well, let's start. Let's start over here. You know what? I'm just gonna start doing something.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, you didn't even know we had a nether hub. You've just been going through the nether roof the whole time.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know. That's how out of touch I kind of am. And
No,
yeah,
it's
that's
kind of
fine.
cool. It's kind of like that with Wise Guy too, because we were describing it as like it's just like other civilizations on the SMP that we don't even really interact with that much. I remember one time I was out exploring and I just found something that Wise Guy built, and I was like, it took me a long time to figure out what it was because we don't talk to him as much as we used to. So. but he still
Yeah.
plays like when no one else is online.
I know, it's honestly really funny.
I love
Just
it.
you just randomly on. How far away is his house again?
It's pretty far. Well, he's got like the Super Legion thing, and then he's also got like his base. But both of them are relatively far.
Would you say like 10,000? Or is
I
that
think
a
the
lot
Super
closer?
Legion is 10,000. I don't know about his
Okay.
base. I don't really even understand what the Super Legion is.
I don't know.
Like, he's got like some lore that none of us even know about. It's really funny how many random members we have in this server now.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's so fun.
I love it, bro. It's so fun adding new members that we all get along with.
I recently invited my new member. Or
Yeah,
Well,
we
even
got
though
a
they
couple
have
other guys.
No Minecraft, no computer.
It's still under
no
consideration. At the end of the day, it's expert server, so he's gonna be the one to make the
Yeah,
final call, I guess.
Final
But
vote.
the most we
Yeah.
could do is convince.
Convince him.
yeah, the new member I added doesn't have a computer as of now. So it's gonna be a good while.
I know, bro. Radio's like, oh, one of my friends might want to join. The only thing is he doesn't have a PC or Minecraft. I'm like, how do you expect him to play with us, bro?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
That might be a small problem that we just kind of overlooked.
Just a slight issue, you know, nothing too crazy.
The best, the best I could do is like let him borrow my laptop, because I know him in real life.
You're a good friend, man. I don't think I would let one of my friends do that unless I like really trusted him. I got like one friend I would trust my friend with my laptop.
I trust him enough for that.
I mean,
What
I
would he
hardly
do? He
even
would just like play it at your house, or what's the?
Play at my house.
really kind of. Come on, dude.
What? Okay, well, what's the plan with your laptop? Is he gonna play it at your house, or are
No,
you just gonna...
I'm just gonna let him borrow it until he gets a new PC. Then I'm gonna ask him back.
So then you won't be able to play?
No, I got my PC here.
He's got a PC and a laptop. Like he'll just
Oh.
he's saying give his friend the laptop because he got his new
Okay.
PC recently.
That's what really confused me.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's quite a few people on my end that, well, it's not quite a few, but there's a few people that actually have the password to my PC and can get in anytime. So I trust them. I mean,
I think
yeah.
I'd rather just sell my laptop to one of my friends than just let them borrow it until they're done with it. 'Cause I don't know. Or not even sell. I'd probably just give it to them if I don't know. Depends.
Understandable. Everybody has different comfort levels with trust and all that stuff.
Bro, D-Rex, back in the day, whenever we were like in middle school, he sold his laptop to Scrub for like $70. But then Scrub just ended up giving it to one of his other friends for free.
Bro.
Oh, damn, you got scammed. We've been scamming Scrub since day one, bro. Cause I remember back in the day, Rex drew me a profile picture for free, but he charged Scrub $30 for an even worse one.
Such
So
good friends.
It's so funny. We still joke about it to this day. Like, obviously, it was only a couple dollars, and it was like in middle school, so we're all like fine to joke about it, but still.
Bro, middle school. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started.
I know, bro. I hate thinking about middle school.
I do too.
I genuinely have like no good memories from middle school.
I feel that, like, legit, I feel that.
Like, I wouldn't say I have any bad ones. Like, I wasn't like Greg Heffley over here, but like, I just feel like
Good reference,
it was kind of
bro.
just a blur. I kind of just went there and then went to high school. High school is when life started getting a little better.
I wish I could
I feel like
say
middle
that.
school is always just like the weird odd phase.
It is because it's like some people are like adults that have gone through puberty, basically. Like they look like, you know, but then like you're still a little kid. I was a baby in middle school, bro. I was such a squeaker.
Yeah.
And people used to make fun of me for it too, like in middle, not like it was bad. High school was like when life started getting good. I started making more friends. Like I don't know, it was just
I hated
I had
my
like
high
a
school.
nice little glow up. You hated high school?
I hated it. The only good parts about it were my friends, but other than that, I mean, I hated it. Like, it was just a bunch of, like, where I went to high school, it was mainly just a bunch of spoiled kids. Like, I don't know how we got so lucky, or unlucky, I should say, to go to.
One of my friends, he got unlucky and like they put him in the racist school and like he came back like
What now?
super whitewashed. Like he's still pretty cool, don't get me wrong. It's just like he hasn't acted the same.
Yeah, I feel that.
Bro, like actually, I'm not gonna say too much because we're on a stream.
Yeah.
But like there was actually stuff like in the local news about like bad things that they did at that school.
Man.
Like I'm not joking when I say it was a racist school.
Yeah, there are those out there, unfortunately. Bro, like for me, it felt like it was just we were like the poor plebs, and everybody else was like rich. I mean, there's like people that had freaking like. I know dang well there were a few people that drove like their parents freaking like Lamborghinis to freaking school occasionally just to be freaking cool. It's like,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I never had my driver's license until after high school.
Okay, that's the one thing that myself and Lone Wolf had literally on everybody else there. We actually were some
You
of
had
the
your license?
first to get our license. We were like
Nice,
the cool
dude.
kids.
I wanted mine, but like, keep in mind, I was in high school like I turned 16 during. No, I think I turned 17 during COVID, but either way, that's whenever I was trying to get it, but the DMV was closed because of COVID, so I couldn't really get it till after COVID was over.
Oh.
Yeah, thank God we got ours before COVID, but we were some of the first in our class to get it, which is actually kind of, we were, just for a brief period, we were kind of the cool kids that people were like, oh my God,
Nice.
you can drive on your own? We're like, hell yeah, bro, we can drive on our own. We don't even need our parents in this car no more.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, I was studying, like, to get mine, but then, like I said, COVID happened, and then I kind of forgot everything during COVID, and I had to relearn it. I hated it, bro. It took me multiple attempts just to get my permit.
Yeah, that's understandable. But oh man, we got ours, and yeah, we were
People
we
were
cool for a
comparing
bit.
me to SpongeBob trying to get his voting pass, bro. I'm not even joking.
Ooh, that's rough. I even remember when I took my driver's test to get my full license. It was in a freaking snowstorm. It was.
Oh wow.
I
They let you drive still?
Yeah. So Gunna would know this because I used to live in the same state as him. I mean, you probably get a lot of snow where you are, right, Gunner?
I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, no.
Oh.
I've never seen snow in my life.
Oh, well, basically, you know how the attitude is towards snow, right? You know, up in that area, we're just kind of like, meh, snow, cool. I mean, that's how it was when I took my driver's
on
test.
the West Coast, bro, everybody thinks it's like the coolest thing ever. Like, let's put it like this, bro. People say like, oh, we're going to the snow. That's what people say in California. Like, imagine you just said, oh, we're going to the rain.
That's no.
Oh, yeah, it's snow for us. It's just like, whatever, you know, normal part of life.
That's really funny.
It do be like that, and I just took my driver's test in a snowstorm because that's just that's what they expected, bro. They're like, you
Wow.
grow up in this state, you better know how to drive in snow. If you don't, bro, you ain't getting your license. It's like.
Know how to drive in snow? Oh my god.
Bro, you know what's kind of crazy though? The first time I took my driver's test, I failed, but my instructor told me, like, you know, you're actually the first person to get all the way through the course and not pass. Like, what?
What?
Like, usually we send people back, but you did, like, just well enough to get through the course, but not well enough to pass. I'm like, what?
Bro, who says that? Like, like,
Like,
thanks
I
for the
felt like I
confidence
kinda-
boost, but thanks.
I felt kind of robbed. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I should have got it the first
Dude,
time.
that is
I got
exactly like a SpongeBob moment, dude.
Exactly.
SpongeBob does good on the tests, but not the actual thing.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think I did really good. In fact, they told me I actually was looking too much whenever I was turning. They're like, "Yeah, you want to take it easy." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Bro, you can
They're
never
like,
look enough
that's how we
times.
used to teach it in the 90s and early 2000s. That's what the instructor told me, but now they enforce against it. Like, I guess I'll try to be more reckless.
Bro, I feel like these days you don't freaking look enough with how bad people drive, it seems. Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm
gosh.
not gonna lie, I don't look that much anymore.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like looking a little extra on my test because I wanted my instructor to see that I was actually looking.
Yeah.
I guess they saw it a little too much and told me it was too much.
You saw a little too much.
Too much, too much.
Boys, he's reached a new higher dimension now. He saw too much. But that's the one
That
nice
was-
thing
that
about
was
driving
stupid.
a semi, which is what I do as my normal day job. Usually people are pretty intimidated by it. I don't have to look very much. Usually they just
I mean,
move.
I am. You're talking about like those big old trucks?
Oh yeah, like I could like
Bro.
turn people into tinfoil.
Crush you.
Bro, first time I ever went on the highway, like one of those big trucks was driving next to me and it was changing lanes when I was literally next to it. I'm like, yo, am I in this dude's blind spot right now? Like, I'm literally here.
Yeah,
Like, I was hella scared because it was the first time I was ever driving on any sort of highway or freeway.
Probably, we do have quite a bit of blind spots, but I mean, at least our trucks, the ones I drive for my company, we have these things that literally scream at us if there's somebody in our blind spot.
Oh,
So
the thing is, though, I was like in a lane where I couldn't really switch. Like, I was at the edge, so like he would have just
yeah.
pushed me off the road.
like, well, good luck. Good luck there, buddy.
Yeah. Luckily, I was fast enough to like get by, but I was like, dude, what the heck? People are crazy on the road, bro.
Oh, trust me, I know it's
One
ridiculous.
little rule I have for myself is always play the victim.
Exactly. Always play the victim.
It's never your fault,
It's never your fault.
even if it is.
Yeah, that guy that tried to sue me a few months ago tried that, but it didn't work out so well
Wait, you
for
almost
him.
got sued?
Oh, that's right. I never told you guys that story. Oh,
I
he's
never
the only
heard
one
that.
did. But yeah. So
Are you legally allowed to say this on stream?
yeah, I won the case.
That's a good call, Gunna. I wouldn't have thought of that.
I won the
Same.
I won the case, so I'm allowed to say it.
Oh, nice.
So basically, I ran into my first insurance scammer a few months ago.
Oh, wow.
Basically, they ran into my truck, my trailer, and tried to say that I crashed into them on purpose. Little did they know, there was a freaking traffic camera right above them that
Aw.
recorded the whole thing.
Dang, you got him.
I did too. I'm like, I had the green light. This idiot had the red light. Why he kept rolling through the intersection when it was like blood red, and I was making my turn is beyond me. And there's literally a camera right there that just recorded your every move. Like even the cops were like, "Yeah, this guy's like high on something."
He's on something. That's awesome. It feels good whenever the cops are on your side, bro.
It really does, and they were very much on my side. Yeah, he still tried to sue me later on, but he really didn't have
I don't know.
a case. It got thrown out. But
Bro, I don't know if you know what it's like working customer service. I used to work a customer service job, and all the old people would just walk in and see like just a kid running the place, and they just, oh no, bro. Every time they'd lash out, everybody was on my side, thankfully, because I'm like, bro, I know I didn't do anything, but like they just don't like me because I'm young and they're old.
yeah, I worked customer service right before I did this, so yeah, no, I get what you're saying, like 1,000.
Hold on. I
Excuse
built
me.
a nether portal in the coordinates, but it brought me just to a cave that's under like an ocean. Hold on, I gotta go back through and see if it's in the right spot. Oh shoot, I was like 30 blocks off.
Oof.
Wait. Oh, that sucks, bro.
Bro.
Okay.
But yeah, in conclusion, if you're gonna do something stupid, like make sure there's no cameras around, and yeah.
Tell
Like-
me about it.
Like for real, like if you're gonna try to scam, like get insurance
Bro, you
money
kind
out
of
of
cut out a
somebody.
little bit. I don't know if that was just me.
I think it was
It was BGAG. I was kind of
Bro,
just.
I was doing that the other day to Lee. She was telling me some crazy story, and she kept cutting out, and I was like, man, that's crazy. And then I heard her like kind of get a little bit excited about something, but I couldn't tell what she said. I'm just like, really? And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh wow.
So can you hear me now, or is that just that one time?
Yeah, I don't know what
okay.
happened before.
Oh, well that sucks. Like my internet's like really good. They actually gave me another free upgrade recently. So
I feel like it must have been your noise suppression. or
it
something.
probably was because I've got like a fan running back here because
Yeah, and I
it's
got
so
your
freaking.
stream pulled up, and it wasn't lagging at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably was. I hate having to run this stupid fan, but it's so freaking hot in here, bro. And this place
How hot is it where you're at?
Well, it cooled off outside. It's only like, what is it? It's like, it says it's 66. Oh, and it's raining. But, yeah, it's like just hot in here. It's really funny because this place is really bad at like keeping it cool, but it holds heat really well, which is good for the winter, but it sucks during the summer.
Alright,
I can't wait
went-
to be out of here in a couple months. Oh my gosh.
I went 30 blocks in the right direction. Hopefully this leads to where I need to be. Wait, where's my flint steel? Alright.
Hopefully.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm so over the Minecraft movie memes, dude.
I
like,
feel that.
ever since I saw the movie, I'm like, alright. That's funny and all, but we can let it die.
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
Die.
Rest in peace.
But dude,
I loved them, don't get me wrong, they were awesome, but
dude,
oh,
it's Steve.
wait, is this where am I? Is this your portal? It's by
Where are you?
Savannah, Desert, Mesa.
I'm in hot.
Yeah, that would probably be mine.
Is there an
I
ocean
don't-
right next to it, Jake?
Yeah, there is, and there's like a room
Yeah.
portal, but I don't see your base anywhere.
Here. I'll
Oh
fly.
shoot, there it is. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, now all I need to do is go on the nether roof and destroy the old portal, and then you should be all set.
Sweet.
There is one point where you cross an intersection with a different tunnel, so don't get that confused, but I think you're good.
Alrighty.
Might need to put a sign down at some point.
Yeah, but
I
just
mean,
put
as long as you just follow the tunnel, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's the tunnel.
the tunnel, not just any tunnel. It's the tunnel.
The tunnel.
Now I gotta
The
put the
tunnel.
netherrack for Gunner Will.
Oh, gonna will.
Gunner will. The will of Gunner.
Gonna will.
The will of Gunner. Alrighty.
Hey, so how often do you stream, BGAG?
The last time I streamed, according to YouTube, was about. Actually, well, that's a good question. When was the last time I streamed? You know,
Well,
you
like,
haven't
do you have like a
streamed in a
do you have a
while.
schedule? Do you have a schedule, or you just do it whenever you feel like it?
Anymore, I just do it whenever I feel. What the
Oh,
heck?
nice.
Who tried to call me? Oh. Why did he try to call me just now, bro? This happens every time I'm on a stream. Somebody tries to call me every freaking
Yeah,
time.
that happens to me all the time.
Every
bro.
time somebody just, but it was my brother. It was AG, but it's like every time I'm on
A-gag.
stream. I'm not complaining. It's just hilarious. Yes, it's A-gag.
I know that's not his name. I just think it's funny.
It is. It is.
Okay.
A-gag
Bro.
and B-gag.
I use a lot of old footage in my videos, and there's like phone calls in them that I always cut out, and I always like I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that phone call.
Oh yeah, I was pulling up. When was the last time? You know it's bad. You know you haven't streamed in a while when you can't remember the last time you streamed. I've been so freaking busy. This is actually the first time I've had like free time in a long time. Like I'm not
Good,
traveling
dude.
anywhere.
You got your life together.
Mrs. BGAG is dealing with stuff, so you know it's what it is. So
Dude, I'm glad I was able to catch the stream.
freaking, it's
I got lucky, bro. I have a super busy weekend. I genuinely might have to go like over a day without sleep. How busy it's gonna be.
oh bro, that's gotta suck.
I got my friends having a party just for literally no reason, and then the following morning, for some reason, I'm seeing a movie. I kind of just forgot about. I was like, oh shoot, that's right.
Oof. Oh, November was the last time I streamed.
November,
So
dang.
yeah, it's
Dude,
been 6 months.
I almost missed the BGAG stream. I was about to like hop into bed, and I looked on Discord, seeing that my Discord server had a notification, and it announced like your stream in the Discord server. But I thought it was like a video, so I clicked on it, being like, "Oh, I wonder what he recorded." It was live. I'm like, "Oh,
Bro, your new video is hecka good.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad
it
you
was
liked
very, very good.
I like it because it was kind of like a prequel to the one I uploaded a couple months ago. Because I'm pretty sure I literally just joined after you were done recording yours, and I just started recording mine.
yeah."
I thought you straight up did just upload your POV of my video. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not in this video. I was so disappointed, dude. I love seeing myself in your videos.
I feel the same way. I don't know why, but I always get a kick out of seeing myself in other people's videos.
I know, dude. People think I'm crazy. They're like, oh, you narcissistic jerk.
Bro.
I'm like, I mean, that's true, but come on.
It's just cool. It's just a novelty, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like
You know what's kind of weird?
Dude,
I
I'm my
kind of
favorite
agree.
character.
I love seeing myself in other people's videos too, but honestly, I feel like what I love the most is seeing like other people's videos in like something I wasn't a part of, but I'm still like a part of that world, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yep,
yeah. I know.
yep.
what
Like
you
it's
mean.
really cool to just see like another view of someone just playing when I'm not there. But
yeah,
it's still,
That's what-
like,
yeah.
That's what Anthony was saying, because he's kind of new to the SMP, and he's like, dude, I love watching all you guys' episodes, because it's like history to the world I'm now playing on.
Oh yeah.
I feel that. Yeah. I'm trying to
We've been
find
adding a
more.
lot of new members.
It's like it'd be nice to find more
Yeah.
people to
New
be able to
members.
record on. Because
Dude,
I am
wanna-
working on
I wanted
another
to
one.
add one of my real life friends, but like, I'm kind of iffy about it, because I don't want him to be a menace.
Oof.
Bro's a menace.
Bro's a menace. Please tell me I got all the. Oh my gosh, I hate it when I do that. Bro.
what the heck?
I was like, please tell me I got all the logs. I missed one. Now I gotta build all the
To
way
be
back.
fair,
up there.
I'm not gonna lie, now that I think about it, I'm kind of a menace on the server sometimes. I mean, I literally built a replica of Gunner Will, just for the sake of it.
Bro, big actor.
Did you even catch that at Spawn BGAG whenever you were there?
Say what?
Did you even catch that there was another Gunner Will?
No, I didn't. I just went to the OG Gunner Will.
Oh, wow. The story behind that is pretty much like, me and Gunna have kind of been pranking each other for a while, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go all out.
Just build a
Friggin'
whole
made-
other Gunner Will. Gunner
Yeah,
Will
'cause
2.
I tried to make it seem like it was Banner that did it. I called it Banner Will, and Banner actually did help me on it. Like, he actually legit, it was his store. It's just I was the one that like kind of orchestrated it all. It was such a fun video to make.
Gunner Will 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Bro, those are the type of SMP episodes that are my favorite to make. It's the ones they like take so long to make. They're so good.
Yes. Okay.
Like the Netherite Beacon episode is so good. I think you're in that
Oh, yeah.
video for like 5. You got like 2 seconds of screen time, BGAG, in the Netherite Beacon video.
Yeah, I remember. I know it when. Yeah, I think I
you
remember
logged
that.
on one time when we were done with the mine trip.
Like, oh, it's BGAG. 2 seconds of screen time.
It's genuinely so crazy because that video is only a couple months old,
Ouch.
but like the footage in it, or actually I guess at this point it's over a year, but like the footage in it's way older.
It is crazy to think about.
Like I don't remember when we started it, but it was some point in like early to mid 2023, and it just came out in April 2024. Like it took genuinely so long to make. We're
Dude,
still mentally
I-
recovering.
Understandable.
Pretty sure I've only have posted like 1 or 2 videos that are actually from 2025.
Dude, you're so behind. I love it. Dude, I actually really like whenever you post new SMP episodes so Gunna because they're always super old. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, freaking the trial chambers were June of 2024.
Well, yeah, I noticed the date on your taskbar in the video because you just recorded it not in full screen.
Yeah.
I noticed that too. Get the taskbar.
Yeah.
Bro, not even joking, like, earlier today, me and Scrub were playing Skywars, and freaking some guys, like, had a bunch of TNT, and we're like, oh, it's gonna blow! Like, that's the stuff we used to say when we were netherite mining with the TNT. Like, genuinely, we have PTSD from it, bro. So funny. And also, it's still kind of relevant too, because Gunna just posted his video about stealing the netherite block.
Oh,
No. Oh yeah.
Such a diabolical
Gosh.
video.
I
Yeah.
wish I had more
I
time
like
to
how that one turned out. That one was pretty good.
be able to be on here and actually do stuff with you guys.
Dude, I wish I had less time, bro. What are you talking about?
Don't get me wrong. I like I'm glad I have my life together, but at the same time, you're like, why can't I go back to simpler times?
Man, Gunna's thing extra is calling you out.
Calling you out.
It may chat.
Well, if you wanted to call out Gunna, you could join VC, otherwise just ignore it.
Yeah. It says he can't VC. I freaking
Did you
told
say
him that,
that?
like, I told him that in the Minecraft chat 3 hours ago.
A lot could happen in 3 hours, bro.
Yeah.
Also, I had a pretty bad headache at the time. I still have a headache, but it got a lot better.
Headache.
I haven't had a headache in a while, bro.
Dude, I don't know.
Pretty
what
sure
it
that's a
is.
bot. I'm not gonna.
I don't know what it is.
Respond
but
to that.
Every time I go to my dad's house, because right now I'm at my dad's, I just get a headache.
That sucks.
I don't know, like,
Is it your dad?
no. I think it has something to do with my room. I think I need to like.
Uh-huh.
There's like quite a bit of dust in this room. So I
Yeah.
think that's what's causing the
That'll
headache.
do it.
I mean, I think it's just everything, because it's so bright in here. I literally just, while I'm gaming, I'm staring directly in front of a window. And then also some people say that whenever you're on electronics too much, you get a headache. So it could literally just be any cause from this exact room.
Bro, one time I cracked my neck a little weird, and I had a headache for like 3 weeks.
Oh.
Dude, that reminds me of something. I went to a chiropractor back in 2021, I think, and I had like a little bit of a headache before going in, and then like once he like cracked my neck and all that, I like had an awful headache to the point where like I couldn't really do much but like sleep for the rest of the night.
Dude, it was scary
Oh.
though, because like my neck kind of like burned whenever I cracked it. I was scared I got like a blood clot in it or something.
Oh.
Ooh.
Because I was researching that, dude. Never research your symptoms for the record, because it'll scare you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I convinced myself I had, like, stage 4 cancer one time, and I only had, like, 2 weeks to live.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
But that's beside the point. I was scared I had, like, a blood clot in my neck. I was like, crap. My worst fears coming true. But then, like, a couple days later, it went away. But the fact that it stayed for a few days is what scared me. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't good. And I was researching too, and I was like, it said apparently there's like a 1 in 20,000 chance, I think, that you could get a blood clot from cracking your neck. I was like, you know, those odds really aren't that good. Like, that's a pretty decent chance that it could happen, especially with how much I crack my neck.
I feel that.
Like, I honestly really want to see a chiropractor.
Oh, I know I need to. I'm gonna have back problems later in life. I mean, I can
Dude,
feel it
I'm
already.
a pretty tall guy too, so like it's really weird. Like I feel like if I had good posture, which I have pretty good posture, but if it was better, I could probably be a couple inches, like I'm probably an inch taller.
I think for me, it's just the nature of my job because I literally sit down all the time. Because I'm just driving all the time. That's literally my job. Whether it's
Oh no,
truck
bro.
driving
One
or
time-
storm chasing, I'm just sitting down all the time. And it's like, yeah, I can sit as good of a posture as I want, but I mean, we're not designed to just sit around all day.
Oh yeah, I know.
But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. It pays hella good though, but oh my
Well,
gosh.
bro, during 2020, 2021, like whenever I was still in high school and kind of like just graduating, literally all I did was just sit down and play Minecraft because it's like all there was to do because I was during COVID. But like then I kind of started working. I got my job and I was like standing for 8 hours a day. I'm like, man, my pain tolerance is going crazy. Like it just went way up. Like I can handle so much now.
That is true. I know at least when I worked customer service and unloaded trucks before I actually started truck driving, ironically enough. I know I had pretty good arm strength for a while, and that was coming from somebody who's like, my upper body strength, I basically had twigs for arms.
Dude, I got twigs for arms too, but my upper body strength is crazy. Like, a lot of people tell me I'm stronger than I look. Like, one time some dude, whenever I was in high school, like, dared me to slap him, like, as hard as I could, because he thought he wouldn't feel it, and I slapped him, and he almost started crying. He was like, damn, bro. Like, he was proud, though. He was like, he respected it. He was like, man, I didn't expect that from you. It wasn't like on the face, just to get that clear. It was like on his arm or something. I don't remember, but still.
Yeah. That's funny though.
And then there's this other big guy that I'm friends with, and for some reason he wanted to arm wrestle me. I'm like, whatever. No, I hate arm wrestling because, like you said, I'm a pretty skinny guy. But freaking, I don't know when, but I also didn't lose. It was just a draw. We were like kind of equally holding each other's strength for a while.
It's like after a while, it's like, bro, I think you know.
It's just at that point, it's the power, or like who has the most endurance.
Exactly. Exactly.
I hate arm wrestling, but I don't like. I also hate backing down from challenges. So
Understandable. Understandable. I feel that.
I'm a pretty competitive person. Like, but not for like actually competitive things, just for like stupid things. Like I remember one time my friend was teaching me how to play poker. And I like, I was being held petty for some reason because I didn't really want to play, but he insisted on it. So he was like, "All right, man, you look at your cards. I'm just like, no, I don't want to. So I just didn't look at my cards, and I freaking won without
yeah.
even looking at my hand. He was hella mad because he was the only person that knew how to play, but the first one out.
Oh damn.
Forgot how many bags of chips and snacks I lost wagering playing poker in middle school.
You used to wager snacks. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really funny because like middle school sucked. Like I never had a good memory. Like they did everything they could to make it not fun. Like they banned everything. Like they even banned water
Living
bottles.
in Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Bro, it was that bad. Like they even banned water bottles for water bottle flipping. And
Water bottles.
Oh no.
yeah,
That
The
sucks,
water
bro.
bottle era.
it ticked.
The water bottle flip era is crazy, bro.
It ticked
I used to
so
hit
many
trick
parents
shots.
off that like there were parents that were literally coming into the school and like yelling at the principal and all these people like, bro,
Yeah, that is pretty dumb.
they need to have their water bottles. So I mean, after a while they were like, okay, fine, they can have their water bottles. But I mean, during that time it was interesting. Like they did every little thing we could to be like, okay, this is stupid. We got to find a way to get back at them. Like people would legit ask to go to the bathroom like every few minutes, and all they would do is just go out in the hallway and just like drink from the drinking fountain for 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, rather that than sneaking off to go vape, bro. They have to hide drinking water.
Yeah, they literally had to hide drinking water. That was how bad it was. It was so stupid. It was like, come on, people.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, you said you used to wager snacks?
Yeah, I wagered snacks
Dude,
and
I don't
stuff.
think I could, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like you said, I'm a pretty skinny guy, so people just felt bad taking snacks from me. Like I had a pretty big pity factor on them.
Like they even like, cause we would like straight up play poker like in the cafeteria, and then they're like, "Oh no,
That's
that
awesome.
violates our gambling policy." So we're like, "Okay, we'll just sneak off elsewhere and play it because screw you, it's
Playing doesn't
fun."
mean you have to gamble anything, I guess.
No,
Not
but it was
necessarily.
always fun. It was always
That's
fun.
awesome.
It's been so long though. I've pretty much forgotten how to play.
Yeah, the main game I like to gamble with at all is like Liar's Dice. I don't know if you've ever played, but it's so fun.
Yeah, I
It also
can.
doesn't. It made me such a good liar, bro. Which, take that as you will.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Is that something you should be like proud of, or?
I don't know, man. I got a dark side, man. I'm kind of proud of it. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, I have a pretty
I
more.
remember I was showing my friends how to play, and I kept winning, and everyone was super mad. They were like, "Bro, we gotta talk, man. Like you're too good at life." I was like, "Nah, bro, you're just too good at believing."
True. Like, if you knew me IRL, I have a pretty dark and messed up sense of humor. Like,
Yeah, I do too, but like sometimes I honestly feel like I take it too far. Like I don't want to
I feel that.
people, but I feel like I do, and I feel bad.
but at the same time, people are like, you know what, that's borderline hella funny, so we're just gonna let it slide, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that, but it's like, oh, it's funny.
I don't know, man. Sometimes what I think is funny in my head doesn't come off that way, and then I just look like a jerk.
Yeah.
That happens.
Kind of saying yeah from experience. He's like, yeah, you're such a jerk.
Oh,
No, I can relate.
you can
You know,
relate. Oh,
I feel like I say things that sound a lot better in my head, and it's just it wasn't what I expected would come out.
Yeah, that's why you don't think before you do anything.
nah, bro, just go for it. Just do it.
That was some really bad advice, but it's really fun.
Exactly. That's, you know, do with it what you will. Take it and run, or not take it at all. Just
I
do
was
it.
telling one of my friends this, like, ever since I kind of went on my villain arc, for lack of a better term, freaking people have started being more open with me because I'm just more honest now, even if it's like brutally honest. Oh no. Like people tell me some crazy things. I'm like, why me?
am I the chosen one?
Bro, I feel that, like, and obviously I'm not gonna say any of what I know, but like,
Yeah,
I am
obviously
a
not.
very
We're on stream. I
Well-
would if we weren't on stream. I'm not gonna lie.
well, yeah, but like with me, I take this as a compliment, but apparently
I
I
do
just
it, boost
must
my ego a lot.
inherently be a very trusting person. Like, people trust me. Like, I know some pretty messed up stuff about a lot of people. Like,
Bro, I do too, man.
like
I've
they
had
just
a
come up
handful-
and they
Ah,
just
man.
tell me, and I'm like, okay,
Like,
I
I've
didn't
had a
need to
handful
know.
of people tell me about some traumatizing experiences they've had as a kid. I'm like, man, why do I need to know this?
yeah, that's, it's like, I'm glad you trust me and all, but why do I need to know this? Like,
To be fair, though, for the record, I never betray their trust. Like,
same.
I'll take it to the grave if I have to, but
Oh yeah, there's a
the
lot of
most
stuff.
I do, I encourage them to confront it because people just like having someone to listen to, but like they don't actually solve their problems. So like, bro, that's good and all, but like you should do something about it.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I feel that. Mm.
It's kind of hypocritical of me though, because I never really talk to anyone about my problems. I kind of just figure it out.
Bro, that's me. So, okay. Funny story about me. So, I can say this on stream because
Funny
it's
thing
not
about
too
BGAG.
it's not too
If you
personal.
know, you know.
So back in high school, I used to be the guy that people went to for dating advice. But the ironic part was I was always single through the entirety of high school.
You were the coach.
I was
Coach
the
doesn't play.
coach,
Coach
but I
doesn't
didn't
play.
play. Exactly. And I'm like, well, it's like,
I got a friend like that, bro. He always gives like the best dating advice, but he like doesn't have a girlfriend.
yeah, I'd be like, yeah, you should totally
"Oh,
do
thanks,
this,
man."
totally do that. And then they're like, oh, thanks, bro. It's such good advice. And, if it works out, I'll hear back about it. And they'll be like, thank you, bro. You helped me out so much. And then they're like, why are you still single? And I'm like, bro, I don't follow my own advice. Like,
Bro, that's me. I never take my own advice. Like I'll be telling people people freaking trauma dumping on me, and I'll be telling them like some crazy stuff, like some good stuff, and they're like, "Oh, thanks, man. That actually worked." I'm like, "Oh, I should maybe try that."
exactly.
If anything, they're like my test monkey. See if it works.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, it only took me about 6 years to finally take my own advice and have it works. But, better late than never.
Hey, man, I mean, it worked out in the end.
Yeah. 6 years later,
Dude, I don't care how long it takes. Eventually, you'll find the right person.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you. Does your stream know? Or no?
No,
Are we allowed to talk about this?
what are we talking about?
Or did I just leak something?
No, you didn't leak nothing. Yeah, we're
Okay.
still streaming, but I promise I'm keeping it very surface level, so don't worry.
Okay, also, you're kind of cutting out again. You know what? I think it's the fan, bro. I think the fan and the noise suppression are cutting you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really not much I can do about that, unfortunately. If I don't have the fan on, I'm gonna be like dripping sweat.
Dude, I wish I had a friend that was good at dating advice, bro. Or like back in high school. I do now, but like in high school, my friends were jerks, bro. Freaking, they would be like, "Oh, who do you like? Who do you like?" I'd freaking tell them, and then they just immediately go tell the girl, bro. I'm like, what the heck, bro?
Like, bro, no, like, you gotta let me figure this out, And no.
I was so devastated, bro. I was like, dude, you just ruined my life.
My life is over now.
Yeah, I was that guy, and it was, like I say.
Although, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The guy who freaking told the girl that liked her was kind of dumb. Because freaking, I realized later he was kind of just projecting. It's like he didn't have the gut to ask out his crush all throughout high school. So I'm like, well, there you go.
If it makes you feel any better, I went to prom just with my friends. I didn't actually take anybody, so.
A lot of people do that, man. A lot of people do that.
I don't know, man. Our prom. Oh my gosh, that's a whole nother freaking story. That was a thing that happened.
Dude, wasn't PewDiePie at your prom?
Yes, PewDiePie was at my prom.
Elaborate.
There's a freaking well, it's kind of BGAG story, so I can let it.
Gunna was just about to tell BGAG stories.
Yeah, that was
Basically, in a nutshell, I don't know why, but somebody made a portrait of PewDiePie and hung it up at our prom, and he was just there for some reason. And
Wow.
I'm like, okay, cool. I guess PewDiePie's at our prom, so somebody took a picture of it, and I was standing in front of it, and it's on my Facebook page, and it's just there.
That's awesome.
And yeah, and obviously Gunna has seen that photo, but yeah.
Honestly, bro, I feel like staying single through high school is kind of the way to go, bro.
It is.
It really is.
All throughout high school, bro, my I don't know, my dating life was crazy in high school, bro. Like, it was drama after drama. Like, you just want to stay away from that.
Oh, you had a dating life?
In high school, bro, I
That's what I meant.
I got friend zoned by the same girl 2 times. Dude, it's so toxic. I really hate talking about this, but I started, like, kind of, not really dating, but just, like, talking to her friend a little bit more. And she got hella jealous, and then I got out of the friend zone because of it.
So that's what you get for friend zoning me, girl.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah, bro. Like, what? I'm not trying to be your friend. That's not what I'm in it for, man.
Exactly, man. I want to go a little further. Come on now. Why don't you get?
Girls are hella dumb, bro. Like, why would I want to be your friend?
Bro, I feel that. Like,
You are
especially when
female.
when you get.
I know, bro. I'm so glad we don't share any mutual viewers, bro. I'd be so, like, all my subscribers, if they were watching this right now, they'd be like, yo, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm glad too. Yeah. No, I feel that like, bro, like, no offense, but like, I'm talking to you for a reason, not just to
Exactly,
be
bro.
your friend.
Like, no offense, but you're really not that interesting. Like,
I mean, there's that, and then I also like it doesn't always happen this way, but it happened the first time when like I got dumped from my first relationship. She's like, "Oh, but we can be friends." I'm like, "No, we
dude,
can't."
that's even worse, bro. Because then you're constantly reminded of what once was or what could have been.
Exactly, and
Like,
that's
no,
what
bro,
I told
just
her.
gotta go. I gotta separate.
She
Goodbye.
got so mad. She legit got so mad because it's like, well, why are you mad? Like, you didn't want to even be, with me anymore, and I can't go too deep into it on stream, but why are you mad? You shouldn't be mad. No, just let me go. You made this decision.
Bro, the thing is, I feel like your typical woman would want to, like, either keep you as a backup if in case something goes wrong in a relationship that's not with you, or if she's just, I don't know, trying to make you jealous. I don't know, bro. Why else would she want to keep you around? I don't understand it either, bro.
Yeah, that's happened in 2 of my relationships now, before this one, and it's like, bro, why?
And for the record, I get jealous pretty easily. I'm just really good at hiding it.
Nice.
Hopefully, none of my future girlfriends are watching the stream right now.
I feel that. And, well, I mean, yeah. I know my exes aren't. That's for sure. But
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you go first.
I was gonna say, like, this was pretty recent, bro. Like, I'm talking like 2024, like last year. One of the girls I was with in high school, I saw her like checking out my TikTok. I was like, yo, what the heck?
Bruh.
Cause like, I don't know if you're on TikTok, but you could like see who's viewing your profile. I was like, what the heck?
Oh. I don't know, because I don't have a TikTok. Even though, the current Mrs. BGAG is trying to convince me to get one for our YouTube channel. I don't
hate
want to get
TikTok,
one.
for the record.
But yeah, I refuse
I
to
just
get
happened to log in because I used to have one where I'd post just clips from my videos on it, And they actually got a lot of views. And I was like, dude, what the heck? Like, how did she find me?
But yeah, she's trying to convince me to get one, which don't worry, she already knows. So even if she watches this later, she already knows that I don't want to get one. I'm like, you know what? If you want to have one, by all means, I don't care, but I don't want one, and I'm not gonna get one.
I hate TikTok, bro. All the comments are so mean. Like, I'll post a freaking clip on it, and everybody's roasting me in the comments, but I'll post the same clip on YouTube, and everyone's like, dang, that was the best clip I've ever seen.
It do be
YouTube
like
comments
that.
are way nicer than TikTok, bro.
Man, you try Instagram. It's just way worse.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
literally, I'm not gonna lie though, they're clever with it too, and that's why it stings, bro. I got a comment that's like, is it possible to freaking unpost this video? I'm not asking for a friend, I'm asking for you.
Oh, bro, that's
I'm like,
cruel.
yo,
That is
That's
so
like the
cruel.
that's like the best hate comment I've ever gotten, bro.
That is so cruel though. But yeah, I see where you're coming from on that one.
But then I post the same clip on YouTube and everyone's like, W clip, W clip. I just subbed. So that makes me feel a little better.
Oh my goodness.
It's just crazy how one hate comment can outshine 1,000 normal comments.
Yeah, it do be like that. Or when you get so many hate comments on the same thing, you're like, I want to keep ignoring this, but at the same time, like, I need to make some kind of response because I'm getting sick of hearing it.
I've worked on myself a lot to the point where I don't really care about hate comments unless they're like really personal. But I don't know, bro. I freaking get comments about my voice a lot for some reason. People either really love it or really hate it. Yeah. Freaking, I got a comment that's like, talk faster. Like, bro, what? But then I did a commentary video whenever I was sick, just because I had the time to. And freaking someone commented like, oh, you sound kind of cute whenever you're sick. It's like,
What the?
You.
Yeah, the number
Thanks.
one that I get is on Lil Wolf's voice changer. They either hate it or they love it. It's one
bro,
or
I know.
the
I
other.
remember watching your stream one time, and I had no idea that's what you were doing. I was like, wait, what? Who? I was so confused. I think me
Yeah.
an expert when a PC watching it.
Really?
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out if it was a real voice or not.
Yeah, no, it's a voice changer. He does that on the streams now. That's kind of his trademark, which I kind of like it personally. Some people hate it, some people like
his
it.
voice,
but-
or he doesn't want to show his voice, or what?
He's
just
gotten
does
a
it just
lot
'cause.
more. He's gotten a lot more private as he's gotten older, which I understand why. Because we
Yeah.
used to do real life videos together, like we'd show our faces and everything, and then just over time it became okay. We're not going to show our faces anymore. And then now he doesn't even want to use his real voice anymore, which
Dude, I'm
I understand.
Low
that.
key terrified of doing an official face reveal. I don't know if I ever would. I get too many, like, cause dude, I remember back in 2020, my face got leaked. It was bad, bro.
Yeah.
People were saying some crazy things. Like, to be fair, it boosted my ego because they were all like, "Oh, he's so handsome, so cute, so this, so that." Like, "Oh, let's send for Jaker," but like, it was bad, bro.
Like for me, I don't care so much about like my face being revealed. I mean, cool, whatever. I think the biggest thing I don't want revealed is like my name, my IRL name.
Oh,
So-
well, my name is in my username. I mean, if you didn't know my name was Jake, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the only people who know my name well are either who know me IRL or who I've told. So, yeah.
Yeah,
didn't-
now that you say it, I don't even think I know.
I think he's told you before.
Oh wait, no,
Wait,
yeah, you have,
we've
you
had
have,
this
you have.
conversation before, yeah. So, and what really sucks about it too is how it's spelled. It's actually pretty easy to find because it's very unique.
boy.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy.
I don't know, bro, but I don't think I'd ever do a face reveal like. I don't know. Also, just to me,
Oh.
sitting in front of a camera just feels weird.
Yeah, I've gotten fairly comfortable with it. I mean, I did take a broadcasting class in college a couple of years ago, so I really had to get used to it because that was actually part of our thing. But
Speaking of which, I remember like how I said my face got leaked in 2020. Someone sent me a screenshot of their phone wallpaper was just my face.
bro,
With like a bunch of hearts on it.
I would be a little freaked out by that, not gonna lie.
I was like, bro, what the heck? And keep in mind, I was a small YouTuber back then, so the fact that I had that type of fan base, like, you'd imagine how it would be now. I would not want to do it.
Yeah, no, what the? Oh.
I'm just glad it's that, and not like, oh, he's hella ugly. Freaking, let's kill him. Like,
God, yeah. No, that would be kind of borderline scary. No, for me, yeah, I'd be a little creeped out. There's only one person that's allowed to have my face on their wallpaper, and I know who that person is, so it's whatever.
Bro, the way it got leaked was so stupid too. So you know how Among Us was popular in 2020?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I had this Among Us Discord for my, like, I guess it was kind of for my school. Just a lot of people I went to school with were in it, and they weren't really, like, they were new to Discord, so they weren't really aware that, like, people across the country could be talking to you. They kind of thought everyone went to our school.
Bro.
Well, somebody that was in the server, like, I just knew online. I barely even knew them. I just, like, kind of knew they existed at the time. Freaking DMs one of my real life friends. Actually, she wasn't even my friend. It was just some random girl I went to school with. And freaking, he's just like, oh, can you send a picture of Jacobsfield? And she just does it without even asking me. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, I would not.
And then
be
he
happy.
just posts it publicly in my Discord. I was like, oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, I would not be happy.
And then it got to the point where like people made like a. Do you remember this, Gunna? They had like the Jaker fan server, and like, the picture of it was like my face.
It sounds familiar.
Like it went way out of hand, bro. And on top of that, there was like some creepy old guy. Like it was a dude. And they were like, I'm not gonna lie, Jaker's actually kind of my type.
Yeah, I'd be at that point. I'd be like, I'm getting like a restraining order against you. No.
Luckily, I don't know. I kind of changed my look since then. Bro, also keep in mind, I just now realized it wasn't even my full face. Like a flower was covering like 3/4 of it. It was 1/4 of my face.
It's funny you should bring up looks. Okay, well, I've actually kind of changed how I look a little bit. Like, not in a bad way, just because I wanted to. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people actually like it. I get a lot of compliments. And I'm like,
Bro, I get a good amount of compliments too, bro. Ever since I freaking changed up my looks, I don't know. Bro, I met like the real life SpongeBob today. Like the female version of SpongeBob today, bro. I went to get some food, and freaking, like, the fast food worker, like the lady that was taking my order, she was way too happy for no reason, bro. She reminds me of SpongeBob. She was just like smiling and laughing. I was like, bro, what's up with this chick? Like, is she good? I was like, man, I feel like we're the SpongeBob and Squidward right now.
Bro, this is gonna sound so dumb, but basically, the only thing I did to change my look was, I grew a beard because I wanted to.
That works, bro. That works wonders for you. I got like a little goatee going, and bro, it works wonders.
I grew a beard, and everybody likes it. There's the only people that hate it are my parents. My parents don't like it, but everybody else does. They're like, bro, you look hella cool. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Dude, the only person that hates my little beard is freaking my Asian friend's mom.
Oof.
She despises me because I got kind of long hair too, so she's just like, oh, he's got to get a haircut and shave his beard. I'm like, man, everybody else likes it. I don't really care.
Yeah, exactly. Like, literally, I have, like, I'll go out in public. Like, even with, it's really funny. It's especially funny when I'm with Mrs. BGAG, and they're like, bro, your beard's hella cool. How did you do it? And I'm like, I won the genetic lottery, I guess. Like, I didn't do anything special.
I got pretty lucky because a lot of people my age struggle with growing, like, it's not like a full beard. I wish I could show you, but like, I don't really want to.
No, I understand that.
Like,
like, mine's full. Like it actually like
Oh wow.
it's almost. I'm trying to how best to describe it.
I don't think I'd
Not
look
like
good with a
quite
full
a
beard.
Dumbledore beard, but like half of a Dumbledore beard. It's a pretty big beard. I'm pretty proud of
I
it.
don't-
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think I'd look good with a full beard. But then again, whenever I was younger, I didn't think I'd look good with a beard in general. But here we are.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody's like, "Bro, you look so good." And I'm like,
But bro, it's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
crazy. Like, it boosted my confidence so much.
"Same."
Like one time, this was actually pretty recent. I was out in public with my friends, and some random girl I didn't even notice waved at me and was smiling. I was like, "Oh shit! Oh shit!"
Oh, it's even funnier when the girls compliment me on it, and I'm with her.
Bro, I know.
Like,
My
it's
friend was
even
like, "Hey, do you
funnier.
know her?" My friend's like, "Do you know her?" I was like, "No, I've never seen her in my life."
Like you were talking about like being good at hiding jealousy, and she says she's good at hiding it, but I'm like, no, the look you just gave that girl who just told me I had a
No,
nice
you could
beard,
tell.
you are not
you
hiding
could tell
it.
with a lot of women, bro.
It's kind of funny, and at the same time, like I'm glad I'm not on the receiving end of that look. It's never a good thing to be on the receiving end of that look.
Yeah, I'd rather be the one making you jealous than the one being jealous.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, it's kind of toxic, but whatever.
Yep. It's hella funny though.
Cause like I know me, bro. Like I'm not gonna do anything. I can't say that for a lot of women.
Of course, the same goes the other way around though, because she actually gets a lot of compliments on her hair color.
I think you're cutting out again.
Yeah, you cut out, I think.
Okay, okay, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, I was saying it goes the other way around too. Like she gets a lot of compliments on her hair color. So, you know, I'm fine with it and all, but like it's a little weird when you're out in public and some random guy comes up and is like, "You got really nice hair," and I'm like,
Dude,
"Bro,
men need to chill, low key, like approaching a girl that's with her obvious boyfriend.
yeah, exactly."
Like, come
Like
on, dude.
she's even got a dang ring on her finger. Like, come on now.
I know, bro. Like, you gotta chill.
I know she has nice hair. Come on now, I'm with her for crying out loud, but geez.
Dude, I was telling my friend, like, that's usually the first thing I look for. I was like, let's see, is she wearing a ring? No, she's good. But then sometimes I even overthink a little bit. I'm like, oh, she's got an oversized hoodie on. Maybe that's her man's or something. But my friend's like, nah, bro. Sometimes they just like to wear oversized clothes. I was like, oh, shoot, I've been missing out.
Yeah, it's true. She does not like to wear anything that's like too tight. Like she loves her oversized clothes, which is fine by me. I mean, she
I don't
looks
really
hella
blame
cute
her,
either
bro,
way,
like-
but
I don't really
Yeah.
blame her. I hate tight clothing. But then again, I'm a man, so we got,
yeah. Bro, I you know. Come on, we're men. We don't mind seeing a girl in tight clothing. I mean, depending on your preferences, but you know. I won't go any
So
further.
weird how we're talking about this on stream.
Not
Yes,
really. I told you I have a mature audience. A lot of my viewers will
Exactly, bro. Get
understand.
with it, Gunna.
They understand.
Yeah.
They feel this.
Dude, I think it was Gunna I was just telling this to. I was like, man, I like talking to BGAG. He's like the older brother I never had.
Oh, thank you, man.
You're easy to talk to. I see why people tell you crazy things.
Yeah, I know a lot of crazy and messed up and weird stuff, man. I really wish I didn't know. I mean, I try to be easy, you know. I'd get along with everybody. I mean,
I do too, but sometimes I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Like I'm not really afraid to like say what's on my mind, and sometimes people don't like that.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, there's days I feel that way, and I'm like, I just want to absolutely destroy this person, but
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
too
I'm gonna
damn
just say it
nice.
how it is. I don't think I'm as nice as I used to be, bro. People used to be like, oh yeah, Jake's super nice. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Now it's like, oh, he'd probably kill a fly in its whole civilization, depending on who you ask.
Bro, I'd burn down that whole Fly's village on some days. That's how bad it is.
Cause like I noticed whenever I was like in high school, bro, if you're nice, people will just take advantage of you. It really sucks, but that's just how it is.
Oh yeah, it's happened to me more times than I care to admit.
And to be honest, I got tired of it, man. Like, why is it that I'm the nicest person, but I'm also the most depressed?
Yeah. Why is it I'm the one that's putting up with everybody else's nonsense because they're literally, they'd be like, oh yeah, well they're nice and they're never gonna do anything to me, so I can just take advantage of them. And
Exactly.
it's like, that's not how it works, bro. That's not how it works, and it's
really
gonna bite you in the butt
disappointing.
later on. Like,
It is.
but
And
yeah.
now I'm in like a weird gray area where like I'm not really afraid to be mean, but then like sometimes I feel bad if I take it too far. So like I don't know.
Bro, that's me when I'm driving, except when I'm driving, I don't care. I will tell
Oh,
it
yeah.
exactly like it is. I'm like, oh, you just cut me off, you beep, beep, beep.
Dude, I don't care when I'm driving, bro. Like earlier today, some guy was at a stop sign and I freaking got there after him, so it was his turn. But he was hella slow, so I was like, man, I'm just gonna go. You snooze, you lose.
Bro, literally, I was going to grab dinner because I just got back from house hunting because I did a couple house tours earlier today. And, well, technically yesterday now, but whatever. And some guy almost T-boned me I was pulling out of the mall because I went there to get food. And, oh my God, and he had the gall to honk at me because I was actually in the driving lane. He just pulled out of a random driveway and almost like slammed into me, and then he honks at me. I literally look him right in the eye, and I point at my dash cam, and I'm like, bro, do you really want to start something? He just backs up slowly, like, nope. Like,
One time I was freaking driving my friend somewhere, and freaking, like I started turning, and this random lady starts driving like hella fast as I was turning, and she almost hits me, and she freaking flips me off. I was like, what the heck? I was like, yo, that's crazy. My friend was being hella stupid, bro. She's like, yo, she wants you. I'm like, bro, you're hella dumb.
Bro, you're high on something. She does not want me, trust me.
Like, she almost just hit into me and then flipped me off, bro. Chill.
Bro, no.
Like, bro, especially now, people, like, when I'm driving my car, if somebody does something stupid, like, oh, I get even more mad now, because, like, my car's paid off. Like, I don't have a car payment anymore, which is freaking awesome.
Good for you.
And it's like, bro, I just paid this car off. Come on, man. I do not want to have to buy another one because of your stupid antics. It's, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a
Bro.
lot of hard work, but you know, I'm actually
Not gonna
completely
lie.
debt free now, and I'm very happy about it.
But this stream is probably like the most I've ever publicly opened up.
Yeah, I feel bad that it's on the stream. I can always private it if it makes you
No,
feel
no,
better.
no. That's I like it, but like, I'm glad it's on your channel and not mine, because most of my viewers probably won't see it.
True. Most of my viewers would be like, "Man, this is a good therapy session," or something. This is true. I've gotten like feedback from people like, "Man, most of your streams are like chill when you just talk about life. Like, you know, it's a great therapy session or whatever, you know." And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, glad
no,
you enjoy it."
I got too many like diverse friends that'll see my stuff, and they'll like, if I make one group happy, then another group gets mad. You know, like if I talk about something, I don't know, bro. I just rather not. I don't know if you've ever seen these Instagram memes where it's like, oh, you got personality 3 with your personality 5 friends. Or like,
Yeah.
You got multiple personalities for your other friends. That's me, bro.
Yeah, most everybody that watches my channel though, I know pretty much IRL. Not everybody, of course, but most I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I was very careful like that for a reason with who I reveal my channel to and all that kind of stuff.
I mean,
And-
because obviously, like, with you guys, I'm just, like, Jacobsfield, like, the YouTuber. But in person, I'm like a different person. I often describe it as like being like Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Like I'm more or less the same, but like I don't really like talking about any YouTube stuff in person.
I feel that.
And it's bad, bro. Like I went out to get food with my friends one time, and like the waiter working there was like, "Yo, is that Jakersfield?" I was like, "What?" Because freaking he was my brother's friend. He was D-Rex's friend. So freaking like he knew who I was, but he also knew about my YouTube channel, and I was like, "Yo, can't you see I'm with my friends right now?" Like, shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep forgetting that you and D-Rex are.
What did he say?
You got it
Cut
again.
out.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of keep forgetting that.
Oh my gosh, bro, cut out again.
Oh, hold up. There's an error on my end. Okay, is the stream still going?
I feel like you said, I'm not gonna lie, I keep forgetting you and D-Rex are brothers. That's what I think you said, if I had to guess.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just gotta point this out. Thank you to the 8
Turn
people
off-
that are watching this. I don't know how many of them are you guys, but
Could turn off noise suppression.
I probably could. Let's
But then we
see.
might hear it, but oh well.
Let's see.
No, I'm not gonna lie though, I prefer you leave this stream up. This is awesome.
I got you, bro. Your wish is my command. Okay, I messed with a few settings, so hopefully it's a little bit better.
I might even upload it on my second channel, like, oh, Jakersfield and BGAG talk about real stuff.
Yes.
Real.
Talk about real life. Getting deep.
Real world.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's actually really nice because I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit, less stressed than I did earlier, so I appreciate
That's
it.
good. I found out I was reading an article. Apparently, people are more likely to open up about personal stuff at nighttime.
I think you're very right about that. I don't know what it is with that, but like
Well, I was reading about it, and I think it's because you're more tired, so you don't really have the capacity to think about the consequences of what might happen if you tell people certain things.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, what are you guys, gonna do? I mean,
I mean,
we know each
I don't
other
know.
decently
like-
well. I trust you
Yeah.
guys.
No, I
so.
trust you guys too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But whenever I heard that, I was like, that makes sense because I feel like almost all my really deep conversations happen at night.
I agree 1000% with that. Like, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Late night therapy session. Hell yeah, let's do that stuff.
Also, it's good to talk about things that you don't ever really talk about. I mean, bro, I don't know. There's a lot I don't ever talk about, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it do be like that. Yeah, I think the two main things that are stressing me out right now are just trying to find a house, and then of course wedding planning. I mean, it's hella stressful. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff.
I'd imagine.
It's there's a lot to consider, and at least I mean, and I'm glad her family is traditional because they're the ones that are paying for most of it, so I don't really have to worry about that too much, which I borderline feel kind of bad about because I mean, I do kind of make halfway decent money, especially for the area I live in, so.
Nice. I know, bro. I always thought about what it'd be like dating like a girl that's not traditional. Because, like, some religions, they do, like, arranged marriages. Sometimes, like, they're not even allowed to date at all.
Oh god, yeah, I couldn't do that. Like, bro, I want to choose who I'm marrying. Like,
Bro, I remember I dated a girl one time that didn't celebrate her birthday. She didn't celebrate Christmas. I was like, man, what the hell?
yeah, like, man.
I was like, what kind of scam is this? I mean, actually, it kind of worked out because then I didn't have to get her anything, but still.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh well, you don't celebrate. You snooze, you lose.
Snooze, you lose. Oh my goodness. Yeah, apparently my mom knew somebody like that at her high school, and like she always felt really bad because like this girl got left out of absolutely everything. But I mean,
I
you
know,
know,
but I feel bad
that's-
for people that don't celebrate Christmas because it's like, it's kind of like the main American holiday that they kind of teach you in schools and all that. But like, there's always a couple people that don't celebrate it, so they must feel kind of weird.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's a very much a part of our lives too, because I mean, everybody, you know, talks about like, oh, you know, Christmas vacation,
I mean,
nobody's
bro,
working.
everybody
and-
hypes it up. It's like the best time of the year, bro. And it genuinely is. I love Christmas time.
Oh, I do too.
I love Christmas.
You want to
Christmas.
know how much I love Christmas? I've gotten a bit of a reputation, IRL. I have made it my goal to have the most Christmas decorations that I possibly
gosh.
can, and every year I'm gonna keep adding to it. And my family has made a bit of a meme out of it.
That's awesome.
I don't know if anybody is going to get this next reference, but if any of you have seen the movie Christmas Vacation,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they
Oh,
have the
yeah.
house. That's all. Yeah.
I've told people, and I'm going to make this happen one day. I told people I'm going to outdo Clark Griswold on his Christmas
Oh my
decorations. BGAG's going to
Bro,
have bigger
cool.
decorations and more decorations.
Past couple years, I've been kind of depressed around Christmas, bro. Cause like now that I'm all grown up, it doesn't hit the same.
I feel that. I really
It's
do
like,
feel
damn,
that.
that was this year's Christmas. Just came and went. It's just so depressing, bro. It's just not what it used to be.
Yeah. I mean, you grow up and
Like I remember, bro, whenever I was little, I genuinely couldn't sleep because of how excited I was, and now it's just like, oh, well, it's just another day.
I think the saddest part for me is there's like no kids left in our family. Me and AG kind of were the last.
Maybe that's what it is, bro. I got a small family. I got a big family, but my family circle is small, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the family that I actually see is very small.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because our family mainly is with how things are going. It's just we're dying out, bro. Everybody's getting old, and my brother and I are kind of the last two on the line. Like, you know, if either one of us doesn't, or I should say, both of us doesn't get married and have kids, our family's kind of done for, bro.
Man, you'll be good, right? Do you plan on having kids?
Yeah, I'll be good. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's still a weird topic for me because that's actually something we've had to talk about. Like,
Dude, realistically, that could happen like any day, bro.
it could, and it's something we've talked about, and it's like, man, I mean, I kind of want to be a father, but at the same time, I'm like nervous, you know, and
Dude, I
she's
think you're
like-
gonna be a great father, bro.
she's like, oh, she's like, man, I'm so ready for this, and I'm like,
Oh, so she really wants to, but you're unsure?
no, I want to, but it's a weird feeling. It's like, if you would have
I get
asked
it.
me 3
You know-
years ago, I would have been like, oh hell no, I'm not doing that stuff.
Bro, you know what my parents told me today? They were like, not gonna lie, we were kind of unsure about having kids. We were just like, let's just try and see if we like it. I'm like, what if you didn't like it? Then I just would have existed and you hated me. They're like, well, I guess we'll never know because we like you. I'm like, alright, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's comforting. But no, yeah, we've had that conversation, and we're like,
They
yeah.
were like, if we didn't like it, D-Rex wouldn't exist. That's what they said.
Oh, dang.
The other thing
Man.
she said, and I can say this, and this is gonna be interesting, is, you know, obviously everybody kind of has a preference with like what they want to have. Like, obviously she wants to have a girl, I want to have a boy. I'm like, okay, well, hopefully have one of each. And then she's like, well, if it comes down to it, I'm hoping this is a joke, but she's like, if it comes down to it, we'll just keep trying until we have a girl. And I'm like,
Oh my gosh, bro.
we better
no.
not do that, because if we freaking, oh no, that's no.
Dude,
I'm gonna
you
be
know my
bankrupt.
cousin? Bro, my cousin, he's the only boy, and then he's got like 4 sisters, bro.
I'm like, okay, fine, it'll go the other way. We'll just keep trying till we have a boy, but I don't think that'll be a problem because in my family it's mainly boys. So
Yeah, me too. Bro, I'm terrified of having a girl, bro.
I'm not gonna lie,
Like-
I am too, because I've never had a sister, and
That would be crazy. Cause bro, like I'm sure it'll start off good, but then like when she reaches middle school, bro, it's over.
it is, yeah. I appreciate the
'Cause
vote
then
of confidence, by the
that's-
way. Sorry about that.
Like middle school, bro, that's whenever she's gonna start liking boys, and then it's like you gotta. Oh no.
Oh
it's
yeah. Yeah.
And
I
then there's
feel
like
that.
probably like a 50-50 chance she's gonna, turn into a hoe.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
My bad. I keep forgetting you're streaming, bro. My bad. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Oh man, this is gonna be fun
Like,
to
if I-
rewatch later.
If I end up with a daughter, bro, she better be like one of the nerdy girls that's like doesn't really have a lot of friends, because I don't really want like she better just have like 2 really good friends and that's it.
I feel that. I feel that. Like, oh my goodness, I definitely feel that because if she goes, like you said, hoeing around, I'm gonna be like, I want nothing to do with you. As sad as that is, like, come on,
Like,
our
bro, I'm not
family is
gonna
not
lie.
known for this.
It gets to the point where like the more women I see and like kind of just interact with, I'm like, man, this is somebody's daughter. That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Oh.
very lovely whenever your future kids watch back this stream.
Dude, that's the other thing I'm scared of. Like, my kids in the
Bro,
future
we're
are gonna
both gonna end up. We're both gonna end up with like 4 daughters, and they're all just watching this, like, oh no.
like, oh no, they've been planning this. And it's like, well, yeah,
Prophecy.
the prophecy is. I'm like, I
I'd be
can't
down.
right now.
I'd be down to have a daughter, but I don't want it to be the oldest. I think I'd rather have like a son and then a daughter, middle child, and then maybe like another son after that.
All I'm gonna say is it's a 50-50 shot, so you know.
There's gotta be ways you can manipulate it, bro.
It's a coin toss.
There's gotta be ways you can manipulate it.
If there is, I don't know. That's beyond my ability. All I know is.
It's like, oh, if we go this many rounds, we'll have a boy. Oh man.
Or if you sit in a certain position, it might have better odds of achieving this result.
I feel like there just has to be a way.
There's gotta be a way. Well, they
Or
say
maybe like a certain time of year, I don't know.
certain time of year, or the thing I heard from, and I won't say who said this, but it's like the more
you're cutting out.
you hear me now.
You won't be able to hear the wisdom.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, good. So, I was gonna say the next bit of wisdom, and I won't say who said
Bro.
this, is practice makes perfect. So
Yeah.
you never know, gotta build those skills, man.
I'm gonna look this up. Is there a way to guarantee you'll have a boy?
Dude, you're gonna. Some weird stuff's gonna
Being
pop up.
shocked.
Bro, delete your search history after this.
Alright, is there a way to guarantee what gender your baby is? It says there's no guaranteed natural method.
Damn.
Let's see.
That
I guess
is a,
I don't think there's a way.
nah, 50-50. Boy or girl.
Oh,
Like, I don't think there's like a traditional method that a normal person would do.
all I'm gonna say is trial and error, and if you come up with a special way, feel free to share
Or
it.
Adoption.
Yeah, that's another good one. Another good
Adoption
option.
has got to be crazy, bro.
That is
It's
some.
like, is it like? I never really understood how it works. Is there like, do you go to an orphanage and like pick which one you want, like a pet store?
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
As
Dude,
messed up
that's-
as that
that's gotta
sounds,
be
yeah.
crazy, bro.
That pretty much I think is how it works. That is something I, I found somebody, you know, I loved enough and they couldn't have kids, I would definitely adopt.
Yeah, I know a girl who can't have kids, and she's like kind of depressed about it.
And that's understandable, you know. Some
And I think she wants to adopt.
more,
I'm
yeah.
kinda-
There's more stuff I could talk about, but I won't because we're on stream. But it's some more funny stuff that was said to
I
me
know, I was
about
about
that.
to say something crazy too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I won't for this stream, but yeah. There are actually, all I'm gonna say is, there are like tests that at least the females can get to make sure that they're able to conceive.
Mm-hmm.
That's as far as I'll go, but yeah. Yeah, the other question that comes up too is like, okay, after we get married, how soon do we want to try?
I
And
mean,
I'm
some
like,
people do it before marriage.
yeah, there's that too.
I mean, I know people that were like babies at their parents' weddings. Like, oh wow,
I was at my parents' wedding.
nice dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I say, again, details I can't share, but yeah, for sure.
Dude,
There's some.
I don't know, bro. Like, even after I'm married, I still think I might want to wait a couple years before having kids, because not only would I want to enjoy the time with said person, but also, God forbid, it doesn't work out and I'm just stuck with a kid and I'm divorced.
Oh yeah, that would suck. Yeah, to each their own on that one, but
Yeah, I don't know. I just like to think about the possibilities. I'm sure, like, I don't think I'd marry someone unless I was 100% sure she was the one, but still. You really never know.
but yeah. And yeah, one thing I started to say earlier, I do appreciate the vote of confidence. Of me being a good father. I'll be the best I can.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do the best I can, like everybody else, you know.
I mean, dude, something I noticed is, like, you're never really ready for anything until you kind of just face it head on.
Yep.
Like, there's a lot of guys I talk to that are like, they're like, oh, I'm too scared to talk to the girl, like, I'm waiting for the right time. I'm like, bro, there's never gonna be a right time. You gotta make the right time, you know? You're never gonna be ready until you just do it.
Yep. And you just gotta do it, and I'll admit it took me quite a while to build that confidence, but you know.
Oh, no, 100%. It's still scary, but,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you still, like, oh, no.
Yep. No, you
You're
just
never
gotta
really
do it.
ready, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no. I mean, you know.
I used to work with a guy who was telling me how he wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I was giving him a bunch of advice, and he's like, oh, how do you know all this? I was like, I don't know. That's just what I would do if I was a YouTuber. That's what I'd do.
Yeah, that's how I'd pass that off. Like, or you know, there's this guy I know who's a YouTuber.
But either way, he was telling me, he's like, oh yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for the right time. I'm like, right time for what, bro? Like, I started YouTube, like, on my phone with, like, a really bad mic. I didn't even have a PC. Like, waiting is nothing but harming you.
That is true.
Like, there's other hobbies that I have that I've been wanting to do forever that I didn't really pick up till recently. And I'm like, man, I really wish I started sooner, because it's like, I'm just trying to think of how much further I could have been if I wasn't so scared to start.
Oh, I feel that. I have a couple good examples of that. My brother and I, AG and I, and somebody suggested we should vlog it sometime and just post it somewhere. I don't know if anybody would actually be interested in watching it, but we actually do. We do a bowling league on occasion,
Nice.
and we do a disc golf league.
Oh,
We
that
actually
sounds awesome.
play competitively in up in Michigan.
Bro, me and my friends went bowling one time, and the freaking guy behind the counter was like a Discord mod, and he was like, tonight's league night. You either start a league or you can't play. And we're like, the hell, should we just start, like, should we start a league? I was like, we were kind of joking about it. We're like, bro, we'd be the worst league ever. We just want to bowl, man.
Oh, I think Gunner might have saw this. I actually posted it on Facebook. Did you see the one post I made about our scores? I had a funny story about that game. Basically, it was actually our best game, and that was the game we weren't even trying. Like, we were like, hey, let's just throw the ball as fast and as dumb as we can. And that was actually our best game. And I'm like,
bro,
how?
I know, one time I freaking was getting strike after strike after strike, and my friends were like, bro, how? And I'm like, dude, if I knew, I would tell you.
Like, yeah, like, we actually, at least for us, I mean, for professionals, we probably looked like noobs, but I mean, for us, we actually did really well. Like, we were, like, on it. Like, we weren't even trying. And we were so
That's
proud
really
of
funny.
that. And, let's see if I can actually find that. Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm actually gonna send it.
That would be kind of interesting to vlog. I personally get nervous doing vlogs, though.
There, I sent a couple of things to the chat, but yeah,
Hey.
we actually did pretty
Nice.
well. And those were the games we weren't even trying, and those were our best games.
That's really funny.
And yes, we use our gamer names. Obviously, I'm BG
Dude,
and he's AG.
I hate when people call me Jacobsfield in real life.
Yeah,
Like, it drives me crazy, bro.
like we weren't even
Like-
trying.
Cause, dude, I don't like being Jacobsfield in real life. Jacobsfield is, like, only exists on YouTube.
I gotta remind myself that when I do meet you.
Well, I feel like it would be different with you guys. Cause, like, that's how you guys know me, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not saying, like, I'm completely different, like, in person. It's just I don't really necessarily like to talk about it. Like, when I'm out with my friends, that's not what I'm thinking about, you know?
Also, Radio, if we ever met Jake, would you straight up just say, "What up, Jakersfield"? You would just say Jake.
Yeah, you guys
Not gonna
already
lie,
know
I'm
me.
still in the habit of saying his username, so it's good.
I don't
Take a
remember
little
you
try.
saying his full name usually.
Yeah, you
Or, like,
rarely-
his full gamer
like,
tag,
you
I mean.
don't a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. I usually don't even tell too many people about my YouTube channel because, like, not only do I think it's kind of just not normal to be a YouTuber, it is more acceptable now than it was back then, but, like, still. It's like, also, it's Minecraft, bro. So easy to make fun of.
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Like, obviously, I'm not really insecure about it. Like, I would probably find a way to flip it on them if someone found out. But I'd rather just avoid it entirely, you know?
yeah. I mean, we just did that because we just thought it was funny. And I mean, we that's how we actually address each other IRL. I mean, it doesn't go like, oh, BGAG Gaming, it's just BG or AG, but it's funny. The only people that really understand it is, you know, like, our
Like-
inner circle of friends, but yeah.
I remember there was this one girl that I used to work with, and we were hanging out after work, and I was like thinking, like, man, would she still be hanging out with me right now if she knew I was a Minecraft YouTuber?
That's a good question. Minecraft YouTuber.
Like, I really don't think I would ever be able to live that down.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, it took me about.
Wait, what did you say? You cut out?
Oh, dang it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It took me about, I think, 6 or 8 months before I got the courage to tell Mrs. BGAG I had a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. See, like,
It
if
took a
you're
while.
already with her and you're, like, getting, like, married,
Yeah.
and you're sure she's the one, I don't see why not telling her. But I'm not gonna bring it up, like, on the first date, you know?
Oh, hell no. I'm like, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber.
I
I-
don't
oh, that
think
would
there's
be
gonna
so
be a
awkward.
second date.
No.
But then again, it's like, what's gonna happen if she asks, like, oh, what do you like to do? It's like, oh, well. You know.
I mean, I feel like at that point, it's one of those things where,
You
you
lie.
should, like, say, you wouldn't lie.
W
It's
radio.
one of, it's, it's one of those things where it's like, there's not really a reason to lie about it since you're kind of trying to get to know the person.
Yeah, I
don't know.
mean,
I just feel like if they're
it also kind of depends on the person. I mean, I've had like a lot of, like, back in high school, there's a couple girls that were like more on the nerdier side. They thought it was like so cool that I had a YouTube channel. But then there's like more just like traditional people that I'm like, dude, I don't know if I would tell them.
I feel that. I mean, like I say,
yeah, I don't know. I feel like if they're just weird about it, I feel like they're maybe not the one. I don't know.
Well, no, I see what you're saying for sure. All I'm saying is I don't think I would mention it as soon as I meet someone. Like, it might take me a little while to warm up the courage to, like, say it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Fudge. Yeah,
Hi.
that was.
Nice to meet you. I play Minecraft.
Exactly.
Yeah,
bro.
like that is
like, dude,
not how to start a good.
Like, I'm
Minecraft
we're
is life.
21 years old. It's kind of childish.
Things
Oh, no.
not to do on a first date, guys. Don't be like, hey, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. Save that for like
Also,
a few months down the line.
you also gotta ask yourself, like, what you're in it for. Like, are you actually, like, trying to start a relationship? Or are you just trying to meet people? Because if you're just trying to meet people, I don't think I would bring it up.
True.
If you're actually trying to start a relationship with someone, like, yeah, they'll probably need to know. Because otherwise, she might get the wrong idea and think you're cheating on her. Like, what are you doing in all your free time? Why can't you talk to her?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, I'm just making a Minecraft video.
Her sister though thinks it's hella cool. She's like, man, I'd
That's
love
cool.
to actually be part of that someday. I'm like, you never know. That could happen. It could happen. We'll have to get you like
All
a...
of my friends think it's really cool, but some of them think it's really funny. They're like, dude, your videos are super good, but it's just funny because it's you. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And also, one of my friends has like a kind of nerdy hobby that he's kind of ashamed of as well. And I was like, dude, you just gotta own it, man. He's like, that's easy for you to say. All your hobbies are hecka cool. You got a YouTube channel, like, bro. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I struggle with that.
Yeah, for air radio.
What?
I don't know, just the way you
assuming-
make noise in your mic. You're like, beep, 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 beep.
I'm assuming your last girlfriend knew about your channel, right, Gunna?
What? Yeah.
That's pretty
I
cool.
I like, when did I show her? I don't remember if, she already knew before
Bro,
we
that's-
started dating, or...
Are you kidding? That's
if,
probably why she liked you. No, I'm playing.
Of course. But I just remember her, like, what am I saying? I remember me, like, showing her my channel of just, like, not really the videos, but, like,
Mhm.
just seeing, like, the overview of it, and she's like, oh, that's cool. I don't know if she even saw any video, but I don't know. She was just like, okay, cool.
I mean, dude, in high school, I had a girl that like wanted to be in my videos. Like, she thought it was so cool. I was like, nice. She was like, oh, we should make videos together. I was like, alright. She was actually in a couple, but not any that are public. And it wasn't like the main focus. She was kind of just in the, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
oh no,
A side character.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Mrs. BGAG's sister right now. She actually is like, I'd love to be in a video. I'm like, oh,
The
man,
thing is,
maybe
for
figure it
me-
out.
Like, maybe I just haven't found the right person yet, but I personally don't like gaming with girls that I like.
Gamer girl.
Because I'm like, I don't know, bro, that's what I got the bros for, you know? I'm trying to do some other stuff.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, me and Mrs. BGAG actually do have a private Minecraft world we do play on together, so, I mean...
See, that's nice.
Nice.
I have the Minecraft girlfriend. Of course, she's
awesome,
also
bro. I mean,
IRL,
dude.
but you know.
Yeah.
It's
Bro, I
kinda
mean,
cool.
there's this one girl that, like, used to always want to play with me, but the thing about girls, bro, every time they play Minecraft, it's always freaking Bedrock, and I hate it. And I don't want to sound like a nerd, like, you should get Java.
I mean, ours is on Bedrock. I can play either version.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They always have Bedrock.
I mean,
No
of course,
Java.
it's more accessible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not like dogging on them for it. It's just like I don't like Bedrock
I
as much as I like Java.
It's understandable.
I remember one
Whatever
time I was talking to Scrub, and we both kind of agreed. We're like, dude, the only times we played Bedrock in the recent years was because of a girl.
My gosh. I don't know, whenever I hear someone say like they have Minecraft but it's Bedrock, I always just kinda think it's funny.
Dude, I
Funny.
remember this one girl was telling me and my friend, she's like, oh, I got Minecraft. And bro, I cringed so hard from this. My friend's like, Bedrock or Java? I was like, dude, I don't know, man.
Bro, imagine.
I was like, if you wanted to know so bad, at least be like, oh, what do you play on, you know? I feel like asking Bedrock
Yeah.
or Java just makes you seem so nerdy.
Bro, imagine that's on a
I actually
dating profile. Somebody's like, "Oh, if you have Minecraft Bedrock, that's an ick. Like that's such a turn off or something." I don't know why. And I
Such a
could see that
turn-off.
being on a dating profile for some reason. The way you just talked
Dude.
about it.
I remember I don't remember when it was, but I remember talking to who was I talking to? I don't remember who it was, but I asked them, like they said they had Minecraft. I'm like, Bedrock or Java? And they freaking were just like, I don't know. I just know I have Minecraft. I'm
See,
like,
that's
"Okay."
another thing. A lot of people you have to ask don't really know the difference.
Yeah.
Like, they're not really too invested in it the way we are.
Mhm. That's just kind of something I forget.
It do be like that. There we
Yeah, I don't
go.
know, dude. There's this one girl that I knew who actually did have Java, and she was like, "Oh, let's play Bed Wars." I was like, "All right, dude." She was so bad, like we were losing every game. I was like, "Oh man."
I mean,
This
it was
is
probably
so-
fun though, right?
Not for me.
Oof.
She wanted to. She's like, "Oh, we should do this again." I was like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
I'll pass on that.
I was like, I don't know. If you wanted to play Bed Wars, like, we'll have to do that in real life. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'm
where?
sorry.
I can tell you, IRL Bed Wars is fighting over the covers and deciding who gets which side of the bed. That's
Oh,
all.
yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I do
that's
have a
what I
little bit
meant,
of
my bad.
experience in that department, but yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Man, guys, I do want to stay longer, but I do gotta get ready for work in the morning. It's almost 3 a.m. for me,
Oh shoot.
Oof.
so I should probably go now.
Oh shoot. Yeah. Huh.
That sucks.
I'm gonna go to bed as well.
Yeah. I'll stay a little
Oh.
longer.
Okay,
I'll
I'll
chitter
go a little longer
chat
then.
to you guys later.
Have fun talking. Goodbye.
Will
Have the
do.
rest of your stream, BGAG.
Yes,
Good night,
thank
everybody.
you guys for joining in. By the way, it made it a lot less lonely because I thought it was just gonna be me for an hour, just trying to keep it interesting
Dude,
and
this
be
is the
like.
best stream ever.
It
I'm gonna
honestly is.
download
I'm
it.
not gonna lie. It's way better. And it's unplanned, which is the best part.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you just gotta
Alright.
start having people in their stream and just interview them.
I should
yeah,
though.
interviews.
I should. And just while I'm just
Alright.
playing Minecraft in the background.
Have a good night.
Good night.
They were listening to us like a podcast, man.
It's basically what it kind of turned into. It's just a podcast, just with me playing
Bro,
Minecraft
a lot of
in the
people in
background.
VC just like listen. They don't even talk. like a lot of people in our group. I
Yeah.
always feel weird because usually it's just like me and D-Rex just talking and everyone else is kind of just listening like a podcast.
It's a podcast, but live. Live and unfiltered and unedited.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my job, man, I listen to so many podcasts and so much music. It's crazy.
What type of music do you like?
I'm a rock and roll, metal kind of guy.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'll be jamming to something going down the highway.
Nice.
I mean, it's what keeps me awake, but it's also what keeps me from like absolutely wanting to just like crush somebody
Bro, I
who
know.
cut me
Whenever
off.
I'm driving on the freeway, I'm like, all I'm doing is like, let me find a new album to check out. It
Yeah,
gets me through it.
it really
And
does.
I used to really like rock. I mean, I still do, don't get me wrong, but I just like to try out other genres. So I really like pop and like honestly rap too.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I've actually gotten a little bit into like country and what's the other one?
I know, I'm not
I'd
gonna
say
lie,
pop,
bro.
too.
A lot of people are like, oh yeah, I don't really like country. I used to say that just because that's what everybody else said. But then the more I heard it, I'm like, it's really not bad. Like, I could see the appeal.
Yeah, it's not horrible. And
Like, once I developed the ability to think for myself and make my own opinions,
yeah. Yeah, it also kind of helps when that's what Mrs. BGAG likes to listen to when she's driving. So
Oh,
the
shit,
rule
that might be a different story, bro. If I end up with a girl where all she listens to is country, we might have some problems.
Yeah, that's understandable. But I mean,
And don't get me wrong, like, I'll tolerate it, but we gotta mix it up sometimes.
I agree. It's usually it works out fine anyway because I'm usually doing most of the driving anyway. But she doesn't like to drive much, and I don't blame her with all the crazies on the road. I really don't blame her.
To be fair though, I'd rather listen to that than like some hardcore like club music, bro. It's kind of, I don't know how to feel about whenever I find out a girl likes club music. I'm like, what does that say about her?
It's like, what kind of stuff did you used to do or are you into that I don't know about that I frankly
then
don't?
it's like, because then it's like, I don't know. If that's the kind of stuff you're into, then like, you kind of eliminate yourself as an option for like wife material. You're like
Exactly.
side hoe at best. No, I'm playing.
Exactly. Yeah, you really do be like that.
I don't know though.
I feel that. Yeah, there's.
I haven't even thought about getting married. Wait, bro, you're 24?
Yeah.
Man, I'm 21, so that's gonna be like 3 years from me. Like, I haven't even thought about where I'm gonna be in 3 years.
Bro, it's
That's
like
crazy
I
to think.
tell people it just kind of happened, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow at this point. I'm just gonna let it happen, and
That's awesome, bro.
it's working out pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I did a lot of work last year. Actually around this time exactly a year ago, is when I started working really hard to try and better myself and everything, because that had always kind of been my plan. I was like, you know what? I want to make more money, get myself in a better position, and here I am a year later. I mean,
I don't want to get all like philosophical or religious or anything, but I don't know. I think the right people will be put into your life at the right time.
oh no, I agree with that 1,000%. Like, that's what I told her, and that's what I've been told.
Yeah, because let's say you met her like a couple years ago, you might not have been ready, and then you could have fumbled,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with that 1,000%. I think you're 1,000% right on that, and and yeah.
I should probably start thinking of my future, because bro, I don't even know where I see myself tomorrow. Oh no, that's kind of an exaggeration, but like,
Yeah. Like, for me, I've always just been a planner. I've always I just
you've always
plan
been what?
stuff.
Oh, a plan, yeah.
Yeah, I've always been a planner. Like, I don't know, I gotta have a plan. If I don't have a plan, I feel like, what the heck am I doing,
I do too, but like, I kind of just go with the flow. I mean, I work the I worked the factory job, and it was kind of a wake up call for me because I was like, dude, this is depressing. Like everybody here is so depressing. So I quit that, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go back to school. So then I did that, and like, bro, I'm just all over the place.
Yeah, I
Just kind of trying to find myself. I don't know.
get that. That was kind of me, I would say, before last year, before I made the decision to be like, all right, I'm gonna just better myself. I was just kind of like, what do I want to do?
It really doesn't help that like all the men on the internet are like, oh, if you're in your 20s and you're not muscular and you don't make six figures, then you're a loser. I'm like, man, dude, that's really not helping.
It doesn't. It's very
Like,
depressing.
I agree, men should be successful, but you don't gotta be toxic about it.
Exactly. Like, I'm not muscular by any means. Like, I'm not a, well,
Yeah.
Mrs. BGAG would disagree, but I'm not like a handsome Joe or whatever. I don't know. But, and yes, I'll admit, I do make six figures, but it's something I worked hard for. It wasn't just handed to me.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, a lot of older people say like, oh yeah, it's okay to mess up in your 20s. But a lot of people that are in their late 20s that have already made it are super toxic about it. Like, oh yeah, you have to do this, you have to do that, or else you're a failure.
Yeah, no. I'm not like that. I've always tried to be humble about it too. I actually legit feel bad sometimes talking to people about like, yeah, I make six figures.
That's great.
I really do, especially my own family. Like, I make.
Well, dude,
this is just.
Let's face it, that's probably the reason why you were chosen, man.
Maybe.
I'd rather it be you than some jerk who's like flexing all his cash.
Bro, I'm putting all mine into an account. Like, I'm not even doing anything with it. Like, legit, people ask me all the time, like, you make all this money. Are you gonna ever, like, buy a bunch of expensive stuff and better your quality of life? I'm like, bro, I've already got a good quality of life. And,
That's awesome, dude.
I'm happy with what I have. I'm not gonna freaking go out and buy a flashy new car and all this other stuff. Like, what's the freaking point? I just got out of debt a few months ago. I would like to keep it that way. Thank you very much.
I know, and the stupid thing is, like, you can't, a lot of people are always like, oh yeah, you can't take it with you whenever you leave the planet,
No, I can't, but, and this is my thing, I can always better somebody else with it eventually. Like, when I die, whatever children I have are gonna get that money. That's kind of the plan. Like,
you got generational wealth.
Exactly.
Not really, but kinda.
I mean, I'm working on it. Like, I've got stocks, I've got 401k, I've got all that kind of stuff set up.
You're set.
And, I set all that up. I did that on purpose. I'm thinking ahead, whatever kids I have, I don't want to leave them with a financial hellhole. So
I know, bro. I need to get on my grind because I'm hustling a lot. Like with YouTube, I actually make money off it, and like obviously I do other stuff I don't want to say on the stream, but like I'm not making that much money. Like, jeez.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy. Like being a young man in today's society. It's like, man, I feel like I can't even cry publicly. Like, jeez.
Yeah, they put some pretty tough standards on us, but we have to. It's ridiculous, societal norms and all this other stuff.
Which I hear a lot of women say this. They're like, oh well, men are making these standards for themselves, which is true, but also I think it's true because, let's say a girl sees a man cry, they might not like him anymore.
Oh yeah, that is very true. Like, I've heard so many.
Like, not just like subconsciously, it's just in their nature,
Yeah, because they're like, oh well, the man's supposed to be the moral support and this and that. It's like, oh, if he's crying, well then he's weak. That's just how they see it. Like,
I don't even really blame them either. I mean, if I was a girl, I'd want like a strong man too, But like,
yeah.
Oh no, we have feelings too.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Hey, that's what the bros are for. I can talk openly with you guys about it and be like, the
amount of times I've freaking poured my heart out to the bros, man. I don't know what I'd do without them.
I mean, there's certain things that are just best left for the bros, and
Exactly.
the bros would understand, you know. I won't elaborate too much in case this gets seen by a certain
Yeah.
someone, but yeah.
We'll have to talk some time off stream.
Oh, trust me. I'll probably have plenty of time because right now, with kind of where I'm at, and I wouldn't say in life, but with like things going on in life, I got a lot of free time right now. And this is BGAG's
Nice,
going
dude.
through some stuff, so I'm gonna be pretty
I
open
got
for a little
a
bit.
good amount of free time. I wouldn't say I have a lot, but I have a good amount. Like I have enough to where I could probably VC like, if not once a day, once every other day.
Oh man, I wish I had that much time. I don't even have that much. I'm lucky if I could even do it once a week.
Well, the thing for me, I like try to make the time too. It's like, okay, I got a lot of
True.
work to do. Let me get this done today so I can talk to my friends tomorrow, you know?
True. Of course, you know, with me, I could also be like 500 miles away from home and sleeping in a truck
I
or
mean, bro,
something.
I used to be the worst procrastinator, but now I'm really trying to focus on doing my future self favors.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
good
I'll-
thing.
Like, let me get this done now so I don't have to later.
Yeah, no,
And it
that's a good thing.
always pays off.
Oh, it does. Like me for instance, with I was talking about getting out of debt. Like I want to get out of it now. That's why I've been like eating ramen noodles for the past like 6 months. It seems.
Dude, I know
Even
you
though
can freaking buy that for like a couple cents, bro, and you're fine.
Exactly. And people, like I say, like I'm going back on earlier, people be like, why don't you just improve your quality of life? Bro, I have other goals I'm trying to achieve right now. And
Dude. Again, I don't want to be like philosophical or religious or anything, but that genuinely might be why you were chosen, bro. It's freaking, you're smart with it. A lot of people would just blow it on like a new chain, a new car. Like all that stuff means nothing, bro. Like what's the point?
exactly. I got a car.
Like
I'm
it's
happy
fun
with
to
it.
have. Like if I was rich, I mean, shit, I'd buy a car if I was rich, you know? Why not? But like at the end of the day, you also got to look out for yourself and your well-being and your future.
Yep. Exactly. And this is kind of the stage in life where I'm trying to prepare for that. Like I've got my car, you know, I've got my I've got my shit together there. I'll say it, but you know.
Bro, one of my friends is like that too. He was complaining about the prices for the Switch 2, but then he like flashed his bank account and he had hella money and they were like, bro, you can afford it. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But I mean, it's
man,
never a bad thing though to occasionally splurge.
Oh yeah, you gotta
I-
treat yourself. I treat myself all the time and I don't even have a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, I do occasionally. It's not like I buy like something super expensive or whatnot. It's just
Exactly.
like I'll go out, like maybe I'll go to a nice restaurant every once in a while, and you know that'll be my
Yeah.
splurge. But it feels so.
I mean,
weird,
whenever
though.
I got a well-paying job for the first time, I just instantly bought myself like a new iPhone.
It's really funny too because my phone's paid off. It's actually my phone's been paid off for like almost a year now, and I still haven't
Dude, I never
upgraded it.
even... Like, whenever I buy my phone, I usually just buy it up front. I hate having bills to worry about.
I agree. I
Like,
agree.
obviously some are unavoidable, but like, if it's possible to buy up front, that's what I'm gonna try to do.
I agree. Unfortunately, in this particular circumstance, it was actually my parents that bought it because we were all on the plan, and basically the
Ugh.
phone company told us like if I went on my own plan, it would actually be like more expensive for my parents, which made no sense to me. But I'm like, okay, so we just kind of stuck with it, and so I
mean,
did
bro,
pay
my
for my
parents-
phone, but they paid for the plan. So
I mean, I'm still living with my parents, so like they would charge me, like whenever I was making a lot of money, they would charge me a lot, but like realistically, I was thinking like, man, I could save up for an iPhone in like 2 paychecks, so I just did it.
there you go. Yeah, I got like
And that's like after all the bills too, because like obviously you still got like car insurance, which freaking creeps up on me every freaking month, and I
Oh,
always forget
God.
about it.
Yep. I don't know how much you pay in car insurance, but oh my gosh.
It's actually not a lot, believe it or not, because I drive an old car.
That makes sense. Yours is probably cheaper than mine. I mean, my car isn't new. It's hard to believe it. My car is freaking. It's 2025. It's 8 years old already, which is, or no, 7 years old, which is hard to believe. I mean, it still feels like it's new because I take good care of it. But
I'm pretty sure
at one time,
I'm only. Yeah. I mean, it's new to you. I really want to get a new car, but like, man, I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, I drive a Chrysler 300, a 2018 Chrysler 300.
Oh yeah, see, that's relatively recent, especially in the car world, bro. Mine's from 03.
Oof. Yeah.
Like the same year I was born, bro.
Yeah, before I got the Chrysler, I had a 2004 Ford Taurus, which I ended up trading in on the Chrysler, but they gave me a heckin' good deal on that
Dude,
Chrysler.
the thing is, though, like, I'm attached to my car, bro. Like, I actually love it, because I work on it a lot, like, improve it.
Yeah, and
Like, I freaking installed, like, the Apple CarPlay in it. I just recently, like, last month, put in new speakers.
heck yeah,
It's
man.
still going strong, and it drives great. Like, I'm always freaking, like, going hella fast on the highway in it. I was like, man, I could finally relate to the songs talking about going 90 on the highway.
Yes.
I remember when I first started driving, like, man, I can't wait to sing along to songs like that and not have to feel guilty about lying.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mrs. BGAG always jokes that my car is my other baby. She's not wrong. That
And
car
I'm not even
is,
really
though.
like I'm not really like a car guy. I'm not like one of the guys that like obsess over cars, but like, I don't know.
She's not wrong though, because I mean I've had it for so long. It was the very first car I ever purchased. Because the Taurus, I just inherited from my parents, but that was the one I
That's nice.
actually
Yeah,
saved up the money and went out and purchased myself.
The one I got, my dad bought in middle school when I was in middle school. I mean, and he's like, yeah, I'll just save it till one of the kids get their license, and then that's just what I got.
Yeah, it was kind of the same way with me because I started working pretty.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, dude. Like, I see these videos of like kids turning 16 and then getting a new car on their birthday. Like, man, them lucky little kids, those lucky little brats.
Oh, I feel that. Literally, my parents told me straight up. They're like, if you want a new car and you're 16, you better dang well have the money for it because we sure as heck
Yeah.
don't. I mean,
I know, dude. I remember whenever I was, I want to say it was 16, maybe 17. I got a new computer for my birthday, and they're like, "This is the last computer we're ever buying you. Next time you're gonna have to buy yourself." Because they were like, "You're old enough to get a job, you know."
yeah.
Which I'm glad they raised me that way, because they definitely like probably had the money if they budgeted for a little bit, but they chose to teach me independence instead and how to work for things instead of just having it handed to me, which I'm glad.
Oh, same here. Believe me, I feel the same way because, I mean, I probably wouldn't be, where I am today if I was raised any other
Yeah.
way. I mean,
Bro, yeah, because some people might feel entitled then if they're not raised that way.
oh yeah. I mean, I could
Like,
be
there's
like,
a lot of really entitled people.
oh my gosh, that's the thing that drives me nuts the most about this society. It's like, man,
Yeah, like I don't owe you anything, bro.
exactly. Like, why do you even want to waste the time and waste the thought of
That's crazy too, because I mentioned earlier how I worked customer service. There was like a lot of really immature old people,
yeah.
like 50s, 60s. Like, man, bro, like I feel like I'm more mature than you.
I feel that. I've also heard a lot of people be like, yeah, everybody just forgot how to be nice after or
Yeah.
during COVID. Like, we all just learned how to be, I don't know, but
I mentioned earlier, like old people just don't like young people sometimes. Some of them love young people, like my grandparents love young people, but some old people don't.
yeah.
They'll just treat you some type of way because you look a certain way or you're just a certain age.
Yeah, it'd be like that, sadly. Yeah,
That's
my
how come, like I usually try to be super nice to people like that are working customer service because not only do they not get paid enough, I also just know what it's like.
oh, same here. And I've even been bold enough when like somebody else is being rude to them for no reason. I will actually like legit like say something like, "Hey, you
Oh
know,
yeah, bro.
be nice to them."
We used to have this angry customer that would come in all the time, and my coworkers would always get me to talk to them because they knew I would say something. It was really funny.
Oh yeah, like I've like in a situation like that, I am not afraid to just be like, "Yo, just, like stop being a dick to them." Like what they do to you. Like, come on, man.
Like I'm not gonna lie, apart from like all the YouTube and Minecraft stuff, I really am like personality-wise, I'm pretty similar in person.
Yeah, I would say with me, I'm not really too different outside of YouTube. You know, I try to be nice to everybody, and you
I
know.
mean, bro, recently, like in December, we didn't even make any videos about this. We were kind of just enjoying the time. Scrub, like flew over to California to visit me and D-Rex, and bro, it was exactly the same, like as it is online, but just in person. It was awesome.
Oh, that is so neat. I keep saying.
Like, obviously, we knew him in person before we knew him online.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, he like moved states when we were really young, so that's kind of the story with that.
Oof.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with Expert. Like I met up with Expert recently, and it was pretty much the same.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I need to take a trip out to California again.
Dude, if you're ever in the area, let me know, dude. That would actually be so hype.
Yeah, that would.
Dude, I'm surprised you haven't met up with Gunna yet.
Yeah, that was what I was about to say. I'm like, it's bound to happen because like I go to his town so much now just for work. Like work sends me there, and I get paid to go there, and I'm like, man, I'm so close to him, and I always tell him when I'm coming, but the problem is, his town is not built for trucks. I can't drive a truck into it, and it sucks. And it's like, oh, there's nowhere I can just park and tell him, hey, just drive here or whatever. We can just, meet up. It's like, I'm seriously one of these weekends thinking about just driving up there and be like, yo, Gunna, can you meet me at this spot?
Dude, I'm actually serious though. If you ever are in California, you should let me know. I'll tell D-Rex and we can meet up.
That would be hella awesome.
That would.
So I was in California in 2022, so 3 years ago.
What year was it?
2022.
Oh, nice.
And I remember why I was out there. I was actually out there with my university. We took a trip out there.
Where were you in California? Like LA?
We did make it to LA. We made it. We went to Santa Monica, downtown. We kind of were in that area for like not even a whole day, but we were there just to say we were there.
I don't really want to disclose too much about my location because we're in stream.
Yeah.
But LA's pretty good.
Yeah, we were
Actually,
there.
a lot of people really hate it, but
The traffic does suck, but I mean, it's got its cool parts.
Yeah, man, I think I better get going, man.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It's getting late. But I had a good time talking on your stream.
Yeah, it was great having you guys here, and if you ever want to talk sometime, just DM me. I can make the
man,
time.
for sure.
It'd be cool to just talk off stream.
Yeah. Alright, man. Later.
Later. Alrighty, guys. Hoping you enjoyed that. Let's see if I can get out of this Discord call real quick. There it goes. Hope you enjoyed this more philosophical stream. This was definitely a... it's definitely awesome. It's nice to just talk to the guys and chill, hang out. I hope you guys kind of like that. kind of like the style of stream. I kind of do. It's actually it's different and it's nice. So, and at the request of everybody, I will keep it up. Just talking with some friends, chilling, playing on the SMP, which I've not done in a while. Hoping to do another stream like this again soon. We'll see what happens. I know I'm a crazy busy man, as you guys have heard throughout the entire stream. So, it's pretty neat. We actually had a lot of viewers tonight, and I assume some of them were probably our own people, but nonetheless, thank you all for whoever's been watching here. 11 people watching right now. That's actually pretty freaking cool. If you guys are down there, if you're actually watching, say something in chat. It would be cool to say hi. It says there's 11 of you currently viewing this stream, which is kind of insane to me. That's a lot for this tiny little channel. So we will be headed out pretty soon. I just wanted to get this last little bit done here in the base, and then we'll probably head out soon. But yeah, that's light. That's our life going on right now. But yeah, it is true. It is a lot less stress when you can just talk with people freely and just be nice out there, everybody. That's the main message of this, you know. Just be nice. Make society a little bit nicer. You know, be nice to each other, show kindness, be compassionate. It really is not that hard to do. I mean, we can all do it. There we go. Here's that last little bit. Making a whole bunch of chests because I'm making a huge storage system under here. And the plan is to eventually make it completely automatic, which will drastically make things a lot easier because it will be a sorting system, which is exactly what I need. Just make a bunch of chests here. This is kind of a mess. There we go. Let's do this. Yeah, it takes a lot of chests. I'm gonna need a lot of redstone eventually too, but we'll get that figured out later. There we go. It's nighttime. Nobody's on the server, so we'll go to sleep. I got so many achievements throughout this stream. It's quite nice. Sucks that my mic cut out every now and then. It sucks I have to run a fan in here to keep myself from overheating, but it do be like that sometimes. And there we go. Where did we leave off? We left off right here. I might be able to get most of these done before or at least get this haul done before I leave. But yeah, let us know you're watching if you're in there, or if you're just listening and enjoying as well. That is perfectly fine. I kind of like how Jake described it, kind of being like a podcast. You can just listen to this going down the road. Like, I don't even have to describe what's happening in game. We're not even doing anything too crazy. I'm just kind of doing Minecraft in the background, playing, finishing my base up, which is funny because it's nowhere near done. But yeah. Just be nice to each other out there, everybody. I mean, it really makes a world of difference when we can all just get along and, you know, things can be great. We don't need to let no differences or divides keep us from being able to help out one another, and hopefully this doesn't drop everything. Oh, good. Okay. So I just wanted an even number of chests. There we go. Let's get that right there. Get these last few chests done, and then we'll probably call it. But if you wanted me to talk a little bit more about Minecraft content, at least on this particular SMP, yeah, I'm just working on my base right now. I know I got so many projects. I got the iron farm, I got the villagers, I got all that fun stuff going on, but Yeah, we'll just focus on this first. It'd be nice to have a cool base. Because I know the main part of it's going to be the storage system. And then afterwards, it's figuring out, okay, how do I kind of want to go about building it? I thought it'd be kind of neat to do kind of a big industrial kind of area. Kind of underground, almost like a vault. Definitely not a Fallout reference right there for you fellow Fallout nerds out there. But that would be kind of cool to do something like that. And there we go. Good to see everybody make an appearance. And again, I know these streams, these are the best streams, the ones that are just unplanned and just go so well. I mean, I know at first there were some funny things that were said I could probably make shorts out of, but the rest of this, nah, I'm probably going to just leave it. This is honestly one of the best episodes. I might even change the name, because I know originally it was, what the heck am I doing here? I think I'm literally going to just change the title of the stream to something along the lines of philosophy time with BGAG, or, you know, chilling with the boys, something like that. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't make it too obvious, but come on, here we go. Yeah, if you guys like what you're seeing, definitely be sure to drop us a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I know I don't post a lot these days, like I've already talked about earlier with me planning moving into a new house and marriage and all that fun stuff. It gets pretty hectic at times. There we go. Alright, so this tunnel is almost done. We just got that side to do. How much time do we got left? Technically I have an infinite amount of time, but how much time do I want to go for? Okay, I got 3 minutes to kill. I guess we'll just dump some stuff. Got all these materials here that I haven't even really done much with. Well, actually I need these. Put those up there. Those can go there. Don't really need that. Yeah, that's about everything. It's organized. That's what matters. Oh yeah, let's go check out the new portal real quick, because Jake said he got it hooked up for us, which is really awesome. Thank you so much for that, by the way. I'm running out of rockets. I gotta make more rockets. Luckily, I just harvested a bunch of sugar canes, so we can make a bunch of paper. And then there should be... no, because I used up all the gunpowder. Okay, let's try to not use up all these rockets then. That way I at least don't have to worry about running out. Yes! Okay, we do have a tunnel. Thank you so much, Jake. I appreciate that. It's a nice long tunnel. But, yep, we are hooked up to the hub, so that's it all worked out in the end. There's some quartz right there. Yeah, if you guys are wondering why I use the old Minecraft textures, I kind of like it just for nostalgia purposes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like some of the new ones too, but I just like having the... I don't know why it's snowing up here. But yeah. I just like it for nostalgia reasons. Actually, let's go up here and see if we got any gunpowder available, or if we can just farm some real quick. Make some rockets. Because we are about to run out of rockets. There we go. Woo! A little bit. It's amazing how much chest space you open up just by simply... oops. 43. Not really a lot I can do with that. I can do something, I suppose. Better than nothing. See if we got any just lying around. Oh yeah, I got plenty right there. Okay, sweet. Let's use it all up. There it is. Oh, what the heck am I? Ha! Good one, BGAG. Good one. What were you trying to do? Alright. Nice. Alright, we got plenty of rockets again. So, let's just keep that in a chest somewhere. Now we won't run out of rockets. Oh, yeah, but a bunch left over in here. Well, we got even more. Guess what? We'll never run out of rockets. I just got so many rockets here, and I keep making more thinking I'm running out, and I always forget that I have a bunch. Fun stuff. But, alrighty. Probably about time to do my outro. So if you guys enjoyed this stream, be sure to give it a like. And if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get notified. Or if you're watching on Twitch, be sure to give us a follow. If you do, you get a cool little notification that pops up on screen, like I demonstrated at the beginning of the stream. And once again, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, I already said that part. It's been so long since I've done my outro, I forgot how to do it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Peace out at home everywhere you go. Aw, yeah. Ta-da.